Am I Mr. Some Call Me Johnny? No, I don't think so. You know, a question that I get from time to time is, if some call me Johnny, then what does everybody else call you? And I just look at them in the eye, all straight-faced, and say Pablo Sanchez of Backyard Sports Baseball. And only a handful will get the actual reference. But for those that do, I smile, and I give them a thumbs up. Haven't played 4 in over a year. I'm assuming you mean 14. And this music takes me back and drags me closer to resubbing. Yeah, this is a good game. It's a very good game. We're gonna get started here in a moment here. Just a quick inquiry for you guys that are here now and listening to me speak. How is my audio, my mic audio coming into you guys? 'Cause I'm testing out a noise removal filter in OBS specifically. And I want to see how well I'm coming in. Mic audio is super good. Okay, that's good to hear. Yeah, I'm trying to reduce the white noise at the very least. You know, you guys are gonna hear it every time I speak, but it's very faint, and hopefully the game audio also neutralizes it a bit. Yeah, it's a bit loud, but that's also because I'm, like, really close to the fucking microphone. Like, I'm kissing this son of a bitch. But when you're using this kind of mic, you should be kissing it. You know, that's how you get all the juicy clarity, you know? Although, I gotta tell you, I really wish I didn't get so aware or self-conscious about the kind of lip smacks and pops and clicks that my lips will make when I'm talking. Not so much with live streams, because I realize, you know, there's really nothing you can do about that in the live scene, because, you know, it's happening as you're talking. I'm more specifically referring to when I'm recording reviews. When I'm recording reviews, I cannot tell you how many retakes I do, because I will just randomly click, pop, snack, crackle, pop and shit from my mouth, and I'm aware of it. Despite the fact that I'm more than aware that I can edit it out in post. It's actually pretty fun to edit out in post, because you can take the clip, right? And you can highlight it, and then you can take it to like Adobe Audition, and you get to like edit out the click and the pop by looking at the audio tracks like spectral frequency, like the spectrogram. It's so fun. But sometimes I'll notice it happening in the middle of a recording, and I'll stop myself and I'll re-record. I was like, John, just keep going, dude. You can just fucking edit that shit out in post. It's fine. Nah, I don't think we're gonna release the lip smack cut. You want plenty of lip smack? You can watch some of my old videos. My old videos, I didn't do any of that shit. Gonna watch Black Panther 2 tonight with boyfriend? Or does BS mean something else? I don't know. Or maybe no, maybe you mean your best friend. Maybe BF means best friend. Or it could be boyfriend. I don't give a fuck. Maybe your best friend is your boyfriend. Can we add the lip smack to the soundboard then? No, no. Honestly, probably the most triggering sound that Ben has on his soundboard is the smoke detector beep. Because that shit takes me back to a time I don't want to go back to. Yeah, we have, we might be getting into some crazy ass conversations for tonight, but I'm going to switch over to the main feed now and get things going here, because we're going to do some more MSQ prog tonight for another chillax Final Fantasy XIV a Realm Reborn stream. Get you guys up to speed. I made a new character last week, and I figured I would start making a live stream series from going through a Realm Reborn all the way to Endwalker, but these are very nonchalant live streams. I have no set base or schedule for this. I just do these whenever the fuck I want. Although recently, in the past week, I'm making a habit of doing these after I got a day's done worth of editing. In fact, give a quick update on the main channel here. The Sonic Frontiers video is pretty much good to go. There's a couple of things I still have to finalize, and we're all pretty much good to go. But the video is looking for a solid, say Monday upload. Monday at the very latest. It's not going to go any later than Monday, because I do not want to have to worry about that while I'm traveling for the holidays. But yeah, the Sonic Frontiers video is pretty much good to go, and I hope you guys look forward to that. Is Johnny sick? No, Johnny is just tired. Johnny is winding down for the day. The problem is that I can't tell you how many times I think I'm tired, and then I was like, oh, I'm going to sleep so fucking good today. Then I go to my bed, and I'm still up for like 3 fucking hours. And I don't know what the hell. Like, I get a second wind as I'm getting ready to lay down on the mattress. I get a second wind. So it's like, I'm not going to fucking, I'm not going to risk that shit. I am going to just wind down with 14 on Twitch, play until I get tired, or at least get tired looking at you guys. And then I'm going to sign off, and then I'm trying to go back to sleep. But until then, we never know what happens. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know what the fuck it is. Sometimes I think, I swear to Christ, I'm tired. I am so tired, and I am ready to go to sleep. And I get on the bed, and I don't sleep. I fucking hate it. Why can't all of my nights in bed be like when, you know when you're like sitting on the couch or what have you, you could be watching TV, you could be folding laundry or some other shit, and then sleep just sneaks up on you, and it's like the best fucking sleep in the world, and you wish you can do that on command. I wish I can do that on command. Dark Shadow, if you're tired, why are you streaming? Did you just get here, my dude? I just said the last minute and a half while I'm streaming, my guy. I'm streaming now because I don't want to go to sleep right now. It's 8:05. Who the fuck falls asleep at 8:05 at night? If I go to sleep now, that means my ass is going to be up at 2 in the morning, and I got shit to do later tomorrow in the afternoon. It's like, I cannot be up that early. But anyway, we are level 25 as a pugilist, which means we can do 2 more pugilist quests over at Old Don. I think I'm going to make that priority now, and then we'll continue on with the MSQ dungeons. So let's go back to Old Don. Hey John, why are you streaming? Because I feel like it. That's probably the most basic answer I can give to you, Drybone Father, is because I just fucking feel like it. I'm also done editing the Sonic Frontiers video. And after I do some final touches tomorrow, I'm gonna get it uploaded for Monday. And then we're pretty much good to go. 2 in the morning, I'd be going to work at that time. My God. What is that? That's a split morning shift, if I recall correctly, because you're saying you're getting 2 in the morning, you'll be going to work at that time. 2 in the morning. Which means I'm assuming you work at either 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. That's a split morning shift. So you work at 4, it's like, assuming you work 8-9 hours, you'll be done like around noon or 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And like, man, no, I can't fucking do that shit. Alright, if I recall correctly, when last we did the job quest, fucking Hammond got embarrassed. And because like the real MVP of the quest line, right, and that was like Chuchudo. Like she's the disciple of Hammond here, but Hammond's old. Hammond doesn't quite have the same spirit and strength that he used to, but we'll help reinvigorate his spirit later. Let me see, we have to fucking... Oh, we had to go all the way to Drybone. Alright, so we gotta do this shit later. Because we'll be heading to Thanaland anyway, along the way. So it's good that we got that quest line separate. Alright, so we're actually gonna be getting started with MSQ sooner rather than later. It could have... Oh wait, can we... Yeah, we can unlock the gold saucer already. Alright, we're gonna do that real quick. Let's head to the golden saucer. This game's equivalent to the gold saucer. Oh yeah, holy fuck, can we talk about Yuji Naka? Yesterday, I have to tell you, was a fucking trip. Because I'm playing this game, right? I was doing raids with my friends. because we do that on weeknights. We finally get done for today. I go on Twitter, and 4 of the 5 fucking current trends is all Twitter related, as in, is Twitter dead? Is it going to die or some other shit? And I am so confused as to what is happening. So there's the whole thing with like Elon Musk like deactivating like employment verification or like disabling the employment badges for like the whole weekend, and everything's a fucking shit show. But in between all that, I see a couple of articles. They're all in Japanese because, you know, the news hails from Japan, about how fucking Yuji Naka was arrested for insider trading. And it has something to do with Dragon Quest related, because I think Yuji Naka is still employed by Square, and he had the up and up on a couple of things, and he did things that you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to do insider trading. To put it in a very simple term, it's like if you're gambling, but you know the outcome. So in a way, you're kind of rigging it for yourself. And that's a big no-no. You're not supposed to do that. That's just straight up illegal. And this man got caught for doing that shit. This dude is in jail now because of insider trading. And I was like, man, I thought for fucking sure it'd be Balan Wonderworld related. But although it did lead to one of my favorite edits. I think someone edited Balan Wonderworld, now just called Felon Wonderworld. And I don't know. I mean, I'm stupid, but like I thought that was really funny. Somebody was asking me, if you don't mind me asking, any updates on BSC? No, I don't. We're on break, and that's the best I can tell you right now, because, I mean, we're on break. So all 4 of us always have very different lives, and personally speaking, I don't have the time to do them. That's kind of the thing where I'm at. I mean, it's one thing where I don't have the time to record anything for BSC anymore, but I also just don't have the time to do it. And Brain Scratch is a hobby to me. And when it comes to doing a commentary session or getting stuff done for my main channel, which pays the bills, I'm going to always choose my main channel and pay the bills. So, you know, that's how I speak. But I speak for myself specifically for that one. I don't speak for Ryan, I don't speak for Lewis, I don't speak for Ted, but I speak for myself. You must be pretty clumsy to get caught doing something like that, like Knives and Reach Revoke do constant. Yeah, I mean, maybe I like to think maybe this was the first time Yuji Naka ever considered doing insider trading, and then he fucked up big time, and it's like all it takes is that one asshole doesn't know what they're doing to get caught, and it's it. I wonder how long he's going to be in jail for. Like, how long do you get incarcerated for insider trading? And does it differ between United States law and Japanese law? It wasn't just him to get caught. I think it was multiple people, and someone blew the whistle. Oh, I see. Was it Tim Allen? No. You know what's horrible? I saw your editing thoughts Squid video without the sound, and I thought to myself, this would be so fucking funny if you added the Vine boom to the review when Squid shows up. Now I'm listening with audio, man. It's like, that's why I did it, man. Because I think 90% of the time when I was talking with friends who played Sonic Frontiers, when we talked about what our favorite mini boss was, everybody said Squid for the same fucking reason. It's not because of the fight itself, it's just because of how fucking fast that motherfucker shifts 90 degrees to look at the camera and that it says Squid. Everybody said they loved that boss for that very reason, so I figured I gotta put this in the review and I gotta add some sort of sound effect, and then immediately the Vine boom came to mind. And I'm glad people are enjoying that because yeah, that joke's in the review. I figured I'd give you guys a heads up on that one. That's what I like to do. I love editing thoughts on Twitter because I like to give you guys a sneak peek on like a gag I have ready for the video. And if I'm smart, I should be making those YouTube shorts and on YouTube to make some money on the side. But I keep it on Twitter for now. Although I say for now because I don't know what the fuck Twitter's going to be in the next couple of weeks. If anything is going to happen. I personally don't think. I also am not playing the game. Am I? I don't think anything's going to happen to Twitter. I honest to God believe that everyone's being very overreactionary over the last 24 hours about posting all of their social media links and shit like that's the other thing. And that there's nothing wrong with like networking and letting people become aware of your other platforms, and you should never ever just rely on one platform for anything if you're trying to make a living off the internet. But I also do believe that it is kind of overblown at the minute. I don't think anything's going to happen to Twitter. I'm not going to lie and say that I'm not interested in seeing what's going to happen to Twitter in like the next week or 2 weeks for that matter, but I don't think anything's going to happen to the site. Elon tosses a pipe bomb into the building when his badge works again for the office Monday. Yeah, I was talking about this with Nora earlier today, but Twitter has too much value for it to just die. As simple as that is, because there's a lot of value in the amount of data that Twitter contains. And though it's going to be a struggle and a half, I'd imagine, to get a lot of advertisers back into the fray for like next year and beyond, I don't think Twitter's dying. If Twitter does go down, I feel like they make a formal announcement beforehand. But you see, Neko, that's the problem. There's nobody left to make that announcement. And if they did, they're locked out of the fucking office for the weekend. They can't, their ID cards don't work. You know what fucks me up though? The fact that the fucking two-factor verification doesn't work right now. Or if ever, I don't know. So it's like if I fucking log off on my account for whatever fucking reason on my browser, I can't log back in. Too many industries rely on Twitter. Someone will pull it out of Elon's hands eventually. Yeah, but it'd have to be another fucking billionaire. And how is that any better? You know, what billionaire that has a lot of good faith and standing can reliably take over Twitter and make it not such of a shit show? The answer is none, because there's no good billionaires. Sorry, man. Bruce Wayne is fiction. Tony Stark is fiction. Oh, man. So I'm not gonna so when we're talking about shit that we're gonna be doing with this character live on air, like, cause this is gonna be a long running stream series. I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I ever want. Like, I'm gonna be doing all this gold saucer shit again. Like, I might grind the triple Triad cards again, cause I might want to get my jam on toast with this character. Hello. You guys remember Tumblr? Tumblr never went anywhere. Tumblr's still here. In fact, everybody's starting to migrate back to Tumblr. Yeah, something about like Tumblr's porn ban is slowly being like lifted. I don't think that's entirely the case, but I think they're becoming less strict about it. Or at least a grip on some porn, yeah. I still randomly found porn stuff on Twitter and kept muting. Hey, coward. I acknowledge titty, but then I keep scrolling up because I'm in a Wawa and there people might see. Oh man, they really just fucking give you everything here. Hold on, I gotta get my Dodo card out, then my Sabotender, and then my Bomb, and then my Mandragora, and then my Coral cat. It's a cat. It's a large cat. Matt and Ted's follows have been showing one particular sex worker on Twitter. What is it, Hitomi Tanaka? Because Matt is not at all fucking subtle about his love for Asian porn. And I'm not judging. I don't give a fuck what he likes, but still. Tasteful dudes. Fuck that. I want that hardcore German dungeon porn. Do I have an... Yeah, I do. I have 5 cards. Do I even stand a chance against the Triple Triad Master? I don't have enough MGP. I can't even... I'm broke. Oh, wait, show home. Cliffhanger's up. Well, I love Cliffhanger. Wait a minute. All right, hold on a second. We're going to get some free MGP right now. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to fuck Triple Master up. Or the Tetra... Well, the fuck... Whatever his name is. I forgot it. I forgot their name. And yes, Harriet Sugar Cookie is also Asian. So yeah, I think Matt has a type. Yeah, absolutely, Matt has a type. But I think, I mean, you know the man as long as I do is like, this guy clearly fucking wants to bang an Asian. Hey, Cosmo, thank you for the tier 1, dude. Cosmo, I know you were at the Fan Jam last week, but remember, if I heard correctly, you won the Virtual Fighter tournament? Was that over at the Fan Jam, specifically? Yep, undefeated. Look at this motherfucker. It's like he plays fucking Virtual Fighter or some other shit. Alright, so in the Gold Saucer, you have a lot of mini games. They're called gates. And these update every 20 minutes real time. And Cliffhanger is one of my favorites because it's just a simple platformer challenge. You got to get to the top while avoiding bombs, because bombs will explode. You don't die, but you get pushed back. Mahjong too. Oh my god, Mahjong. I forgot this game has Mahjong. You know, I should remember that this game has Mahjong. Because, fucking... one of the orchestrion rules, the musical sheets that I want for this game, is locked behind Mahjong. Fucking, this game has invisible walls, too. Alright, what else can we do? Oh, no, hold on. Let me go back, because now I got the MGP, because by completing that game... The cool thing about gates is gates don't cost any MGP to play. They're free. You can just do them if you feel like doing them. So now that I got 3k MGP at my disposal, I think I'm going to go challenge the Triple Triad Master with my basic-ass bitch deck. Let's go. I don't know, what's your rules? You're all open, so you can see all my cards. But that means I can see all of your cards. Why am I red? I hate being red. I like being blue instead. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, don't give me a tutorial. I know how to play Triple Triad. Come on. What theme do you think the new Leap of Faith will be? I'm assuming you're talking about the 6.3 update? I'll think about that. Think about the Endwalker areas. Something Garlemald and something War-Torn. No, I don't think it's going to be that bad, but this one has a weak-ass thing, so I'm going to use... Oh, no, wait, I am blue. What the fuck am I talking about? Let me use something weak. I'm going to use you to capture the Chocobo. A mini Kugane tower. I would love that. But, like, triple the rewards. Did you mean to hop in the private chat? Yeah, I'm in private chat, Jason, if you want to just hop in whenever you want. That's fine. I mean, I wouldn't... If I didn't want to talk to anybody, I wouldn't have been in private chat. So... Jason, I'm referring to my personal Discord for the record, not the subject. I have my own Discord. I'm going to use... Well, I have to use you. Okay, it looks like we pretty much got this in the bag. The only thing he can do from here... No, he's gone. He can't do anything now. Because this can't... The Spriggan cannot capture any of these, and the thing cannot capture any... Oh no, the Spriggan can capture the Tomberry, so I'm actually going to block the Tomberry so he can't capture anything. And there you go. I won. Now all I got to do is do that like 3,000 more goddamn times, and I'll get my Jam on Toast mount. No, I don't want to... Oh, I didn't get the card. 1 second. Sorry, we're going back in. I'm not leaving until I get that card. What card does the triple Triad Master offer? No, do I get this tutorial every single time? Holy shit. No. 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 Man, I hope the reward for this is a 1-star card. That means it's very, very common.
Okay, that was weird.
No, come on. Come on. Speed up. Stop. I literally just played a game with you. Also, hey, Jason. Oh, they uploaded the replay. Oh, what the fuck? Wait a minute. I'm muted in the Discord. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that.
No, you're good. I had to restart Discord because it just would not register my mic.
What the fuck was I doing? Right. I'm going to just keep... The thing about the AI tend to make the same moves, and you can use that to your advantage.
Predictable.
Yeah. Fucking love Street Fighter. Oh, wait. I did a rematch before the tutorial was properly done. That's why it gave me the tutorial again. So now if I do the triple triad here, he's likely not... she's not... Oh, is that a girl? Actually, I'm so confused. Oh, no, it's a girl. Okay. She's not going to give me the tutorial. Hopefully. I don't know. We're going to find out right now. We're going to find out really quick. Okay, red turn. No, stop talking. I know how to play the game. Holy, this is only a problem because she has a card reward. And we're not going to spend tonight grinding triple triad, not yet anyway. But it's also like I want to get that card reward that she has. I'll explain the icons here in a second. But hold on, what the fuck did I use last time? Yes, right, I used the Mandragora to catch a Chocobo. How very glib. Tell me, for whom do you play triple triad for?
No one. I prefer.
I prefer insider trading.
Oh, and John.
Yo.
The donate link is still there.
For extra life? I thought I took it down. Well, I mean, that's not stopping you. That's not stopping everybody from going down and donate anyway. It's for kids.
That's like you said the last time.
Yeah, I know. But it's like I beat it every single time, Jason. I'm a very sincere man. Oh shit! Secret incentive stream. See, triple triad opponents have a card icon on top of their head. That lets you know that you can battle them for triple triad whenever you talk to them. However, if you win against them and they have a reward, but you didn't get it yet, that card icon will have a star on top of their head. That means that there is a card drop that you can still get from this player that you haven't gotten yet. And what determines you getting it RNG and the rarity of the card. The problem is, I don't know the rarity of the card that she drops because until you win it, it shows up as a question mark. And the problem with dueling the Triple Triad Master says she's the tutorial player. So every time you play a match with her, she's gonna keep talking about playing Triple Triad. And I guess maybe if you need a refresher in case you learned Triple Triad in the beginning and you just forgot about it and you wanted to go back to it because you learned about the Triple Triad mount, like, that's fine. But me, as someone who knows how the game works, that just wants to get a fucking move on, it's like, come on. Yeah, it's a 1-star card. No, that shit ain't 1-star. I would have gotten a 1-star card by now. This shit's 5. I'm 99% sure whatever card she gets is either one from someone else as well or drops in a pack. No, we're gonna find out right now, Twitch, because I got a good feeling about this one. Got a great feeling about this one. But you know, it's like I'm literally doing the same moves to win these rounds because the AI is pretty brain dead early on. You know what I mean? There we go. It was a Spriggan card. Wait a minute, Spriggan card. Okay, I was gonna say, do I have that already? I don't. Alright, thank God. I was about to have a fucking heart attack. Alright, we're gonna open up the open card tournament. I actually love doing these. If these are open when I'm in the gold saucer, my main character, I will just stop and do these whenever I feel like, because I'm pretty good at these. Like, I get top 3 consistently. Wait, fuck, what am I doing? It's a new area. You know what that means? Gotta attune to the aetherites. These glowing rocks. Mine the radiation. Actually, I don't even know if the concept of radiation is the thing in Final Fantasy XIV. If everything is driven off
it is.
Ether. Is radiation a thing in 14?
I'd assume so. I mean, it'll be kind of similar to like Mako poisoning or something like that.
Right. But see, Mako poisoning... See, Mako stems from processing live stream. And 14 has something similar to it. Well, the live stream in this game is just kind of called the etheric sea, and it's made of aether. Everything that is in 14, be it how people live, how magic is cast, is thanks to aether. That's kind of like the living essence of this world. But I don't take aether as radiation. I mean, like, how do you irradiate aether?
Do you have anything that's close to like a mana corruption or something like that in this game?
There is aether corruption. Yeah, there's actually very potent poison that's not going to be brought up until Stormblood. It's called Black Rose. It's a gas that saps all of an aether's saps a life form's aether completely out, which basically kills them.
Yeah, I'd call that radiation in the same way that the radiation from kryptonite fucks Superman.
And I'm like, we're talking physically fucking, right? Like it just bends the Man of Steel over. It's like, right, prepare to be fucked. There's, of course, tempering. Yeah, but tempering can be cured. I don't think radiation can be cured. Radiation can be treated, but I don't think radiation can be cured. In fact, you're fucking using radiation when you're a fucking cancer patient to get rid of the fucking tumors.
Oh my god, the U.S. military. Yeah, we can just wash the radiation from off our ships.
That's right. Yeah,
no,
just use soap and water.
That's not how that works.
It's absolutely. Just use soap and water. You got a loofah?
That's literally what they did. They just hosed the ships down, thinking that would get rid of the radiation.
Oh my god.
Back whenever we were testing on the Bikini Atolls.
Do we want to count the nuke spell, even if it has been changed since that naming? Oh man, I miss nuke. For reference, that's a different. That's different, but I love that just as much. But because of memory limitations or character limitations in the old Final Fantasy games, they couldn't call Flare Flare because Flare was 5 letters, and that's too much. We only have 4 letters. So what do we call it? Nuke. Just call it Nuke. That was great. It was fantastic. Muratana, on the other hand, was just a fucking mistranslation of Meltdown. And even then, like
Chernobyl.
I didn't even pronounce it as Murton back then. It's called Merton. I wouldn't recommend eating radiation. Can you even eat radiation? Is it something that you can ingest?
You've ingested it before in your life.
Do tell.
I mean, bananas carry a certain amount of radiation.
Yeah, but radiation in that case is getting carried via a food item. I'm talking about radiation in of itself. Like, can I get a radiation Wonder Ball that I can crack open, and instead of a prize inside, it's just pure radiation that I can just
that's
put
just
in
a
my
demon
mouth?
core at
That's
that
just
point.
okay. Yeah. Now that I say that out loud, you're absolutely right. That is just a demon core. Can you eat sunlight? Says Wordy Jess.
If you could learn photosynthesis.
Plants absorb sunlight. I mean, I guess it's kind of the same thing. Yeah, because photosynthesis is pretty much the entire process of absorbing sunlight.
Wait a second.
What's
Bonnie
up?
Lalafell, death penalty.
Death penalty. You know, Lalafels are adults, right? Well, no, I don't. Okay, wait. Oh, okay, wait. I know we ran into like Lalafell children, like the last session or the session before that. They look almost exactly the same, if not exactly the same. But you're just gonna have to take my word for it, man. They're adults, and if not, then we got a lot of fucking laws being broken here.
No, is this kind of the isekai mentality? It's legal in this world. Like, God, that is probably the worst part of Shield Hero, honestly.
Shield Hero?
Yeah, so you got the Shield Hero, the Bow Hero, Spear Hero, and the Sword Hero.
Sure.
And they're all isekai from Japan, but parallel universes of Japan.
Oh, okay.
And the Shield Hero kind of gets pretty much scammed into everyone thinking that he's an assault, like sexual assaulter and shit. And so he can't get anyone to join him for his party. So he's like, so what he ends up doing is he buys a slave.
What the fuck?
And then everyone's like, bro, what the fuck? And he's like, it's
this
okay
guy
in
thinks
this
I'm
world.
cool. This guy thinks I'm
It's
cool.
okay in this world.
Yeah, Bunny Scrub's saying the Shield Hero is so disappointing. It's so generic. Now, what is generic? I have to ask.
The anime is incredibly generic. The manga's a little bit better. They cut out so much content in the manga.
I see.
With the anime adaptation.
So
And also the visual novel. Well, not visual novel. The novel, light novel, is really good.
oh, okay.
Just because a lot of the context that you're needing that you're not getting in the anime is his own thoughts on the matter, where you can kind of see where he's going through.
So I have to ask, because I know the isekai genre has been a thing since the fucking dinosaurs. But why does it seem like it suddenly took off in like the last 10, 15 years?
Escapist fantasies.
I don't know. Like, I feel like, because Nora and I, we catch up on Mob Psycho. Well, actually, we didn't catch this week's Mob Psycho. Now that I think about it, we're momentarily on the Crunchyroll site, and I feel like that's like 70, 80% of the thing that's currently offered on the front page is all isekai shit. Yeah, they have really,
just
they have
escapist
really long
fantasies
names.
and power fantasies.
Yeah,
That's pretty much it.
The Wizard of Oz is an isekai. Face your terror head on, humanity.
Same reason why I like fucking zombie games and movies were everywhere.
Sword Art Online was so popular. I mean, there was a time where everybody seemed to be talking about it. Lewis especially couldn't get enough of it. Well, he because he couldn't shut up about it. But
yeah, it's not a season of SAO if it doesn't involve a rape scene.
Yeah. Okay. That's
not a good track record, but yeah.
What is it? A fucking is it like an ecchi or some other shit? Or is
no,
it just
it's not.
Is it just shameless?
Yeah. They want fan service, but then they do that fan service in the form of a rape scene, and I just why? In Japan, stop it. Get some help.
Get some help. And Japan's like, and I took that personally, and just doubles it down.
That literally is what happened this season. Because one of the isekai is like, he literally is just going around murdering bandits so he can make money, so he can get a harem out of purchasing slaves to, force himself on them. And it's like, Japan, what the fuck?
Why are you like this? What the fuck? Is that my pose? Oh, that's right, because I'm a male Lalafo in this character. Oh, fuck. Anyway, the wind blows. Hold on, I'm doing this too. Yeah, we're just about done here, because I think I attuned to one of the last... No, I think I have only one more Aetheryte to attend to, and that was the one in the event square. Where's the event square at? Is that on the round? No. Oh, the event... Oh, okay, I'm heading down here anyway, so, okay. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Well, hey, so here's the thing with isekai. They're all so generic, and you already know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
That they're incredibly cheap to find a director for, because you don't need anyone with talent. You need someone who already knows, who's watched an isekai, and that's about it.
I see. So he literally was getting someone who's like, I understand these words.
Pretty much.
No, because like, I'm pretty sure I've experienced a lot of isekai without even being aware that it's an isekai, thinking about the subject matter of what's being tackled. Hell, fucking someone in the chat said Space Jam. Space Jam's an isekai. No, hold on a second. Because if we were to describe an isekai as being a power fantasy, right, could you accurately define Space Jam as an isekai? Because it's not a power fantasy from Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan
was not Space Jam 1, then Space Jam 2.
I never watched Space Jam 2.
It's not good.
Okay, well, the quality notwithstanding, is it an isekai? is what we're arguing. But
it's an isekai in the same aspect that Digimon is.
I see. I don't watch Digimon either. Yeah.
They go through the same sort of beats of getting transported into a digital world.
Right. Because to me, power fantasy entails that the character in question enjoys being in this alternate world empowered as they are. Michael Jordan wants nothing to do with the fucking Looney Tunes in that movie. All right. Come on, baby. Don't blow me.
Bowser's Inside Stories.
Don't do it. Okay, cool. I'm not going to move. I'm just going to stay here. Because I have won these games by not doing fucking anything.
Okay, Luigi.
That's true. Oh, get the fucking yardstick. Holy shit.
That was close.
That was really close. Oh, Lord. Oh, okay, Lord. I'm still in the front. Holy shit, are we gonna do it? Are we gonna do it? No, I think we might. No, I think I can't press my luck. No, Daddy Typhon, don't do it. Ah, okay, fine. For the record, once Typhon appears, you are locked in the place. That's why you just can't move out of the way.
Okay, so there's really no point in trying to move.
To a degree. I mean, maybe you can argue that if you move to the spot he already blew, what are the odds of him doing the same spot twice in a row at that? I think that's the most strategy you can ever think into this game. Other than that, yeah, it's just who fucking cares. So is the Sonic movie an isekai for Sonic? Well, to my understanding, an isekai is when the character in question is thrown into a new world without so much trying, right?
It's just general traveling to another world.
Right.
Whether it be thrown into it, reincarnated into it, journeying to it, whatever.
Yeah. Where's the elevator to the Chocobos? Okay, yeah.
It literally just translates to different world.
Different world. Okay. Final Fantasy X is an isekai. Or is it?
Final Fantasy I is an isekai, and they capitalized on that.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Yo, shout outs to Simcock.
Yeah, if we get down into Stranger of Paradise.
Okay, if you're taking in the context of that, sure. I'm thinking OG NES release.
He's Breaking Bad and isekai.
Yeah, because it's Walter White heading into the world of drugs. Only I can finish that quest. Until I actually get my Chocobo, and I'm not anywhere close to getting my Chocobo yet. Oh no, I'm not terribly far away.
And so you think you can ride this Chocobo? Jack Garland from Final Fantasy.
Oh god.
Metal Gear Rising is an isekai. No, that's Metal Gear Survive.
Yeah, I would say Survive is more of an isekai than Rising is. Alright, that's all the Aetherites and the Gold Saucer, which means we can now head back to MSQ. And we're going back to the Black Shroud. There we go.
And even then, I thought Survive was just a post-apocalyptic future or whatever.
Was it post-apocalyptic? I thought it was a different dimension. Because that game starts with your character getting sucked into the wormhole, wasn't it?
Yeah, but they also sent like some black kid into the past or some shit.
Oh, good lord. I don't know. Nothing makes sense anymore.
Is the new God of War duology an isekai?
Well, it's technically Kratos heading into a new world. Yeah, I would say so.
God of War makes no sense in general.
I mean, true, but still,
As far as-
technicalities. Yeah, Sonic and the Secret
Yeah.
Rings and Black Knight are also an isekai. Yes.
Yep, technically.
Yeah, they are technically isekais. Why you gotta be black? Well, it's not the white. Well, it's not the white shroud.
Doesn't that make Kingdom Hearts an isekai like 1,000 times over? Yes. Kingdom Hearts is an isekai with Star Trek rules. You're not allowed to interfere.
The Prime Direct. No, fuck it. Nobody cares about that anymore. Meddling was only a thing in the first fucking game, and after that, I was like, who meddles? I'm meddling right now. I love meddling. Can't get enough of that meddling. I'll tell you, Kingdom Hearts will stop being interesting once it stops being an isekai. Otherwise, it's just Final Fantasy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. One of the kids that you rescue in Metal Gear Survive is a kid named Chris, and he gets sent back to 1943 and then becomes one of the the characters that helped stop the incident of Metal Gear Survive.
Like the incident of Metal Gear Solid, the thing that kicks the whole story off, basically.
Yeah. It's all fucky wucky timey wimey shit.
Right. Stable time loop sort of bullshit that confuses me. Well, it's like the story got Sonic 06. No, I mean, the stable time loop as a concept, as a tale as old as time, I just don't like it. Because to me, my favorite sort of time traveling is multiverse theory. You know, or alternate timeline theory, where just because you go back, it's kind of like what Avengers said in a way, is like, you go back to the past, but just because you change that past doesn't affect the present. It means that you changing the past becomes your new future. A sense I butchered the fuck out of that, but I never liked the stable time loop theory because none of them ever explain how exactly the stable time loop began in the first place. It's just something that always is, and I never sat right with that.
Yeah, I just like.
Hold on.
Even if you do change the past, it's not you changing your future. You're just creating another future.
Yeah.
Your future's still fucked.
Yeah. Sorry, kid.
Sorry, Trunks. Sorry, Trunks, you shouldn't have been a bastard.
Why were you such a bastard, Trunks? Oh, so we're already getting to do Copperbell Mines. So I might just need to put on a call for some players here soon. Yeah, because we're getting ready to do our third dungeon. I forgot how fast they just fast track the fucking dungeons after you unlock them. Because we did Stasha already, we did Tamtara, now we got Copperbell Mines. And I think after this is going to be our first Primal encounter. Because I think Halatali is an optional dungeon.
Silver the Hedgehog sweating bullets.
I mean, Trunks, too, doing an accent, too. They're basically the same fucking character.
Oh, no, if you want to talk about time shenanigans, Kang.
Kang the Conqueror?
Kang the Conqueror.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Like, Lord have mercy.
So weird how Sonic Rival Silver is technically the current version of Silver. I refuse. Neko. No. The only Silver that counts is IDW Silver. And Archie Silver to that extent, because they're basically one and the same. Sort of, but you know what I mean. Why was Silver in Forces? Because fuck you. You bought the game anyway.
Silver went back in time to celebrate Sonic's birthday.
Get money.
I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
Silver was at the Interstellar amusement park for no reason.
The DS version. Everybody was there.
Everyone is
It's
here.
like, yeah, exactly, man. It's fucking Smash Ultimate before anything happens. Just take my hand. We're gonna reach.
That's what it felt like, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put a calling out card there for anybody that wants to help me out with Copperbell Mines. I think Kabu, Blue Dino, I think is Kabu Dasha, and they're just running around like a fucking dope.
Outside of Sonic, Tails, and Eggman, the Sonic characters just exist during the 2010 era. And you can't even add Sonic to that list. Looks at classic Sonic. Oh, why are you in Forces? Oh, well, the Phantom Ruby creates illusions. It doesn't transport you to different dimensions.
Yeah.
Unless you're trying to say that the dimension that, that mainline 3D Sonic exists in is actually just an illusion.
Yeah. I still don't understand if Blaze is from another dimension or from the future. She's from another dimension. Because literally the only time that ever made anyone think that she's from the future was 06. Like every other game involving her references to her different dimension. So that was just the fuck up on 06's end. Or
Yeah.
whoever wrote '06 anyway.
Which is awkward because '06 and Rush came out the same. No, Rush came out a year before.
Rush came out a year before.
It's like, what the hell?
Yeah. I'm going to say just different writing teams and shit like that. And nobody had a character Bible for anybody. Okay. I'm going to do a ready check. Make sure Blue Dino's ready to go.
God, I was talking about it with a friend last night. But the lore Bible for One Piece must be massive.
I cannot. I can already do leveling roulette. Okay.
You easily already have like over 400 characters in One Piece.
She doesn't speak to anyone ever, but no acknowledgement ever in the story. Yeah, man, because she's just a figment of my imagination. Like the final scene of Silver's story should have been Iblis, like in his warm face, just holding Silver in the shadows, like you have to let go. The incident wasn't your fault. And then Blaze just disappears. Anyway, our third dungeon. This is the Copperbell Mines, and I feel kind of bad for like the boss of this. Well, not so much the boss, but like the enemies of this area, because so the reason why we're here is because a bunch of giants or gigas are starting to crawl out of their jails and all sort of thing, because a long fucking time ago, I'm talking. Go ahead, Blue. You can keep going. You just keep playing and going at the same time. You know, if you want to keep going, because we want to keep these guys waiting. We have strangers here. You know, a long fucking time ago, the fucking whoever lived in these areas used giants as for slave labor to build these mines. And to like keep things running around here. And then the giants were locked away and buried deep in these mines. And like over like 1,000 years later, I think, or some other shit, they finally get out and they want retribution because they're so angry. We're here to beat them up. Where's Giant Abe Lincoln in all of this? No, I don't think so. Is there a Giant Abraham Lincoln in 14? I don't think there is, no. What are we talking about, Project 06? Did you ever get the hang of Project 06? Because I haven't played Project 06 in over a year and a half. Has there been any, like, major updates on Project 06? Is it time for like another fucking spotlight over a game I already covered like 3 times? Silver is almost done. Okay. I mean, what else is left in that game? Blaze, Amy, is that it? Yeah, because I know like if you're gonna be reworking all the characters in '06, like you gotta take everybody into consideration. Everyone that was originally playable in that game.
But I want my Blaze glitch where I fly across the map at Mach 50.
Yeah. If you just hit this concrete pebble just right, you go to the fucking moon.
Yeah. Homing attack and grind rails as Blaze is so funny.
Are we talking base game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It launches you at the max value.
Oh, well, okay, that would explain why.
So either you'll hit the goal ring, or you'll clip through all the collision in the game and hit a death plane.
Oh. You know what's funny is, like, the rock launch gag that I had in my '06 review is like remains one of the funniest fucking things I ever did accidentally. And I wanted to incorporate it for the review because of just how much it made me laugh. And since then, I can't fucking replicate it for the life of me. It's like I can't catch lightning in the bottle twice, no matter how long I take it. Like, whenever I eventually get to like the all gold medals run of 06 for live streaming and shit, like I'm gonna try, but I don't know how long I should try before I just give up.
I think the big issue will be the medals that are on like the scripted paths that don't work.
Yeah. Chaos X is still unsure if he wants to do town hubs and NPC missions. Everything else still in the cards. Man, I don't give a fuck about the hub worlds. Like I don't think any sort of. I mean, not to say that you shouldn't try or some other shit, but man, like the last fucking thing on my mind of 06 is the hub worlds. All of them. Just just give me all the stages and just make it a very super linear adventure. I don't give a fuck.
In the words of this could have been an email, this could have been a menu.
Oh, hello.
Sonic Unleashed Wii. This could have been a menu.
This boss is completely different. This dude was revamped for the Realm Reborn fix.
Well, no, what was he like originally?
No, okay, actually, no, I'm lying, sort of. All right, so no, this guy's in one part a revamp, but also a completely new boss because in the original Copperbell Mines before the revamp, the first boss was just a really fucking pathetic mook rush where it's just you fighting against a bunch of Spriggans and bombs. It was really boring. But towards the end of that rush, this dude would leap out of the elevator shaft. He wasn't this large, though. But he was very easily taken care of. So in the revamp, they got rid of the mook rush and just made him the immediate threat, but they also increased his size and gave him a lot more attacks. It's more interesting.
Twin snakes.
Wait, what about twin snakes?
I saw that.
What?
I saw twin snakes.
Yeah, my attack. That's my second attack for the combo is twin snakes. It's what gives me a damage buff. It's never getting re-released, Jason.
You get the recessive damage buff.
Yeah, it depends on the color of my hair for the day.
If you try to use auto fire, oh no.
No, you won't. That is a fucking lie. I know because
depends on the controller.
It depends on the controller. I had the auto fire I had on my controller on PlayStation 1 didn't trigger it. So I was able to cheese the torture sequence. I'm hoping maybe one day Twin Snakes gets re-released. I don't know what the fuck would have to happen for it to happen, but
Snake is canonically blonde, but dyes his hair. Does he?
yeah, because he is the spitting image of Liquid Snake in the beginning of Solid, and if you like listen to like the videotapes beforehand, he requests a pair of scissors so that he doesn't arouse suspicion, and it's also implied that he dyes his hair.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean, because they're twins. They're all part of the same terrible infant shit.
Fuck the French, man.
Yeah, I was like, what is that laissez-faire, man? I hate German. Bad baby experiment. Who the fuck? I mean, what a project name? Like Les Enfants Terribles. Like, what does that mean? The terrible children. Oh wow. You know, what are we having these kids do?
I'm going to name him Loser.
I thought Liquid was the blonde one because he had the recessive genes. Is hair color a trait of having recessive genes? I actually don't know. See, this is why I'm more of a sweatpants guy.
The fucking kids project.
Yeah. Oh my god. Talking about bosses that were changed for the better. This fucking thing. So this blob here in the original Copperbell was just a nigh invulnerable bore because all it was that the tank takes the aggro and just gets smacked by the slime until it was time to activate a lever that summons a bomb. The tank would then lead the bomb to the slime so that the bomb blows up on the slime and the slime splits up into different copies of itself. The slime is still invulnerable during that, and you have to do this process like 4 or 5 times before it becomes targetable. It was very boring. And now this thing is just coom. Also, I can't fucking, I don't know. I was too scared. What did the DPS do? Nothing. They just waited. If you weren't the tank, you were just fucking off and just looking at the plunger until it activated to activate the bomb. It was so fucking boring. To be fair, DPS got to beat up a Springen after the slime died. No, the tank. As a tank, I would tomahawk that bitch and take the Springen myself. Dead Mines being one of the first dungeons Alliance players in old school WoW, which was great. Oh, okay. I am completely unfamiliar with WoW terminology. Oh, did you get the new Pokemon?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
I'm not getting it either. Like, the interest is just not there. Like, and there was a part of me that was thinking of getting it because, you know, FOMO is a bitch, and I know, like, everyone, like, a few friends in my circle are going to be playing it. But it's like, the last time I succumbed to FOMO for Pokemon was Sun and Moon, and that wasn't regretful. I did enjoy my time with that game. But it's like, I only fully played that game once.
Same.
And I have not gone back to it.
It was a slog. Yeah.
I'll buy it on Pirate Bay. I think you're getting gypped.
I think Pokemon is starting to fall into the same camp as Sonic for me. Where it's just like, why would I buy this? But at the very least, Sonic, he has like a 4, maybe 5 year window between games now.
Yeah.
And Pokemon's almost yearly still.
Yeah, almost. I would say it is yearly.
At least yearly when you consider other projects.
Yeah.
And it still has the same quality issues. So it's just that's too much money to be committing to.
Yeah.
Not having a good time.
At that point,
Sonic.
you might as well be like a Call of Duty mainstay.
Right?
Because that was basically the whole fucking deal with them for a long time. You know, and I mean, it depends on the quality of the game. It depends on the game itself. Because, you know, I drop $60 per year on a franchise if I really like it.
Yeah, and if it's good.
Yeah. I don't know. No, sometimes I feel we can argue justifying the spendage between if you like it and it's good. I think the quality of the game is irrelevant if you like it anyway.
All I just read was slaves no more, free, free, free. And I thought it was just going to break into free at last, my God almighty, free at last. Okay, there. Okay, there, 14. I wasn't expecting for you to go that far. But I guess if Sonic can quote Malcolm X,
oh Christ,
anything's fine.
Hold on, no wait, is that Sonic or is that the composer? So it's technically the same thing, but still.
I found you, traitor.
That took a while for me to get. Sorry. Buster.
Man, that was not on my bingo card.
Blue Dino, for reference, that big fucking red arrow that appears on your head over once in a while, that's a tank buster. Which means it's going to be a really hard hitting attack in future content. You pop a cooldown to help mitigate the damage. Since you're a gladiator, and you're not a paladin just yet, that means you only have rampart. Rampart. Yeah, the red circle arrow thing that appears over your head, that's a tank buster. What's a cooldown? Cooldown's mitigation. You should have, let me calm the healer. And greet this. Yeah, there you go. That's it. You just activated it. That's a cooldown. That's a defensive cooldown. You use that to help mitigate damage taken to you. You should really know that because you're a tank and you.
No.
You
heal me.
You don't want your healer to hate you.
Heal me.
So save it before I get punched really hard. Save it before you get punched really hard. And when you're in dungeons and you're pulling enemies, if you're going for big pulls specifically, you should have it up. Because you don't want to be fighting, you don't want to be taking damage from like 6, 7 different adds at once and you have no cooldowns up. Your healer is going to absolutely fucking despise you.
A Zarya that doesn't bubble.
What a world would it be if tanks knew how to mitigate? I mean, I hate that you're right, especially in level 90 content, because even then I'll run into fucking dickheaded tanks who's like, what's a cooldown? Or as I'm a healer, and they'll say, just heal me. It's like, fuck you. Fuck you.
I need healing.
Yeah. Well, you play your fucking job better, you dipshit. I'm sorry, I'm venting. All right. Well, thank you.
Don't worry. Overwatch had the same issues with tanks.
I can't imagine, because I did play plenty of the first Overwatch, right, with you guys and a couple of other friends. But yeah. I have the benefit, and I guess the privilege, to have always been playing those games with friends and never that much with randoms. So I wouldn't know of all of the issues you might encounter by just playing with random people.
Tanks in Overwatch, especially with randoms, usually was tanks are trying to be a DPS.
Oh man, just play a fucking DPS at that case, man.
Exactly.
That's like fucking you run into tanks here in this game. I'm not saying they all do, but you do run into it every once in a while. Where it's like they're so worried more about their damage because they likely have AC2 installed, and that's like a damage meter that tracks your damage done to a target. And it's like because they want that fucking big dick energy that they can post on their boards that nobody else gives a fuck about except themselves. They don't play the job as designed. They just focus on DPS and don't worry about mitigation, cooldowns, or anything like that, or the party comp. I was like, Mike, just play a fucking DPS in that case.
Oh God, when Mercy originally got her buff to where they got rid of her resurrection for her ultimate and replaced it with a system where she can fly now, and she has infinite ammo and does extra damage with headshots.
Oh boy.
It was turning into people were healing just so they can get their ultimate, and then they became a battle mercy and started mowing people down.
My God. Obnoxious virgin. Who the fuck names their kid obnoxious?
Who names their kid Desperate?
I mean, jeez Louise. Maybe I reconsider having a child.
Speaking of child, blue-haired child runs in.
We're going to beat this guy up because he's obnoxious. That's in his name.
Pick on someone your own size. Looks up.
Get on your knees and look me in the eye. God, I hate the Rogan battle cries. It's like a fucking gorilla roar. It's like, "Rrr." I'm gonna beat you up. Shatter your knees, I will.
I hate the guerrilla war though. Roar. Because it reminds me of getting thrashed in Metal Gear Rising. Enemy beats their chest. Oh, yep. Here we go. I'm gonna get grabbed and tossed around the map. With their unblockable grab.
Hey, can you say that on Twitch?
You don't like getting utterly violated by Gorilla Majima? That's pretty much what it is. Yeah, they were always pretty much picked for the stealth sections.
Whoa, nice tank there. You see, Blue Dino? Don't be this dipshit. Should have popped the cooldown. Arm's length, at least. Uh-oh. Scumfudge, what a name. How's it going, dude? No, pretty good.
Why are the edibles hitting now?
That's pretty much the Echo in a nutshell. You actually just described that. From an outsider's perspective, I'm actually really angry how accurate that sounds. So anyway, the thing about... There's many names for it. There's the Echoes, Heidelin's Blessing, the Gift, or some other shit like that. But basically what it means is that, in very convenient points of the plot, we get flashbacks of a person's soul. Like, whoever we happen to be talking with, or whenever the game deems it relevant, we will have a flashback involving the person of interest. And in this case, we're having an Echo flashback of the girl we just rescued from those bullies, those crooks, because they accused her of stealing something that didn't belong to her. And she swears that she didn't do it. But then, after we rescue her, we get an Echo flashback showing that, oh no, she did actually commit the act, but she has reasoning for it. I think the reasoning was that she was looking out for her family or some other shit.
These edibles ain't she.
Glue! 40 drills. Yeah, I was just looking at that too. It's like a headache with pictures. Headaches would be a lot more interesting. No, I think a headache with pictures is just fucking seizures.
I guess Persona 5 has a similar sort of thing. I mean, I know it's been forever now, but you remember the Velvet Room in the HTB playthrough of Persona 1?
Yeah.
Well, whenever Joker enters the Velvet Room in Persona 5, For him, he's entering the Velvet Room. No one knows that it exists. Like, none of the other party members know that it exists. For them, he's just staring off into space. You think Joker's okay? Hey, Joker, what's our next plan of action?
Jeez, Joker, these edibles sure ain't shit.
He's been standing there for the last 30 minutes.
Handsome stranger. I have to wonder how long Sonic was conked out in that fucking cutscene.
Which one?
The last story cutscene where he has to call flashback.
Oh.
And it's like, I'm wondering, it's like, how fucking long was he unconscious enough for Tails to just stare at him? And it's like, I'm pretty sure this is fine. I like to think it's relative to how long you take for the cutscene to run. Yeah, but there's an interactive moment in that cutscene. There's nothing stopping you from just staying still. Once you're on the Angel Island Shrine, because you have to walk fucking north for a bit to trigger the next cutscene. So if you're not ever moving, it's like, does Tails ever exactly get the idea to shake your ass up? You know? Because that's dumb. Does that account for load times? I don't know, because I guess it depends on the version that you're running.
Well, no, I think that makes it even more awkward in Persona 5's case.
Why is that?
Because, the Velvet Room, you can swap out personas there. So it's like Joker's just staring off into space, and now suddenly has 6 different personas in his party.
Sonic, it's been 20 years you've been staring at now. Like, oh my god, imagine if fucking the rest of Sonic's 3D career post-adventure was all a dream because he never left Angel Island. Some Silent Hill shit, man.
No, it's all an illusion that classic Sonic's having from the Phantom Ruby.
Oh my god. Oh, Christ. Oh yeah, this is that. This is the healer that we were talking about earlier. The one that lost her husband-to-be because she was not a good healer.
Everything after Mania, so 1, 2, CD, 3 Knuckles, Mania, right. Everything after that, that's all an illusion from the Phantom Ruby. And then whenever he finally wakes up from it, that's Sonic 4 Episode 1.
Oh my god. No, so wait, he fucking slept so long that he just wakes up and he has like the long quill and the green eyes. Like, what the fuck does that mean?
He's been in a coma for that fucking long.
I get so. But it's like, is muscular atrophy not a thing? We have to talk about the physical, the medical ramifications of being in a coma for so long and being able to still run that very fast.
Sonic's fallen from space onto his face how many times?
No, he has not, because you just said everything after that was an illusion. It never happened.
He fell from space in Sonic 3.
No, he did not. He fucking he got caught by the tornado and it caught his fall. It's like, it's not
caught
like
by the tornado.
Yeah, okay. No, that's what I mean. But it's like, if the tornado slowly descended and adjusted to Sonic's current velocity, because he had to be at maximum velocity at that point, right? And that's 9.8 meters per second. So, fucking
depending on the planet,
yeah. Let's just for the sake of argument, it's Earth.
Game theory.
So I would just say that the plane adjusted to Sonic's falling speed, so that when he landed on top of the plane, it wasn't that bad. He didn't go from like 1,000 miles to 0 in an instant. No.
Okay, then explain Sonic breathing in space.
So, okay, but that's a whole other fucking different thing, though. we're not arguing whether or not
we're talking about science.
Space. Yeah, no, we're talking about science, but we're talking about something that is in relation to Sonic being a fast creature. Being able to breathe in space is not really,
Sonic's biology.
That's not relevant to the discussion, Jason, and I will not hear any more of this.
Now time for the science of Sonic.
You say MatPat collab. That was actually like fucking one of MatPat's like FNAF videos like just got recommended on my home feed. And out of curiosity, I clicked on it because there was a time where I actually really liked watching those videos, and it's at this point I was like, what the fuck is even happening anymore in this series?
Oh no, you should have seen the most recent one.
What is that?
The most recent one, like the theory was, yeah, none of the games actually exist. None of this shit ever happened. Just debunking the last like 7 years.
But it's like, but even he probably doesn't believe that, right? Or even he doesn't want to believe it because how else is he going to pay the bills?
Yeah. Game theory, FNAF. Golden Freddy never existed.
Yeah, but you by this time next year, it's like, okay, so maybe Golden Freddy existed. Oh boy, we're heading to our fucking HQ for a Realm Reborn. This is the Waking Sands. This is the Scion hideout. And
waiting on more Deltarune theories.
Wait, Deltarune theory? No, because that's not going to happen until Chapter 3 and through 5 come out. Or until, like, okay, so I guarantee you there will be one Deltarune theory in lead up to Deltarune Chapter 3 to 5 being released. And after that, there'll be 6 other videos.
That is if Chapter 3 through 5 don't get just shadow dropped out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, but even then, I think at that point, they'll do it.
We'll just have a video on cryogenic storage.
I know you meant MatPat Blue Dino, but you said MatPar, so just gonna call him that for the rest of the day. No, MatPat actually hasn't made a Deltarune theory since Toby Fox called him an asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, when did that happen? Is that? Oh, wait. I think I remember the story.
He didn't credit someone.
He didn't credit someone. In one of the video, Toby Fox made a tweet about it, and it gained a lot of traction.
Yeah. It's like we're advertising your game by having it on here.
Yeah.
I think that was the whole shit that happened.
Oh, wait a minute. Why are you blocked? Okay, no. I can't talk to you now because I think I'm just quest locked in general. But why are you red? Wait, who the fuck is this? Somebody in the
God, I'm trying to remember the fucking video.
Oh wait, is it just you? Oh, let me talk to Chocobuki. Matt Parr is golf theorist.
I need to ask my girlfriend what video it was, but it was so fucking tone deaf.
What sort of glam am I gonna go for Monk? I think I have an idea already what I want to do, at least for a Realm Reborn specifically, because glamour's changed like the wind. And what I'll like for one expansion, I'll change for another. It's really rare that I find an outfit that I absolutely love through all expansions. And only one comes to mind for my main character, and it's the one you see her rock all the time. It's like the red hat and the Crystarium tabard and shit like that. I love my main character's main outfit. It just every piece together just comes together so well. But for Romani as a monk, pugilist monk, I'm probably gonna wait until I become a monk proper before I commit to the bit. Right now, I'm still just rookie adventurer. But now we have access to glamours, which means that we can like make our outfits look like whatever we want, assuming they're in the proper level and other shit. Who's this? Hold on. Okay, wait. So why can't I deliver a bottle to Orange? Was it color or what? Oh, wait, you just need some orange juice. Okay. Well, I'll get your orange juice later, but not now.
I need my OJ. Oh god, who's calling now?
Totaru, this is what we're introducing her. So I have to ask, how exactly is Trollolololololo meant to be taken as a lyrical gesture without it being like the trolling guy from like 12 years ago?
An alternate form of la la la.
Is that what it is? Like, how are you supposed to pronounce
it.
that? OMG, memory unlocked. Anyway, so this is Tatara. She's kind of the coin keeper of the coin keeper. She keeps the corn too. She's the coin keeper of the 7 Scions. The Scions of the 7th Dawn. So she knows how to work with money, and she's also pretty fucking ruthless with it too. If you go and spend a gil more than what you're given, then she fucking will just hound your ass to the ends of the earth. So yeah, this is an alt, Chroma Chorus. Alright, what do we got here? Is there anything I can use? No, actually, because all this equipment is still kind of outdated. I'll just take the bronze piece. Now, one of the items that they give us here is something that they introduced for the Realm Reborn revamp, and it's an Aetheryte ticket directly to the Waking Sands. Thank God.
Well met, friend. My name is Minfilia, and I lead the Scions of the 7th Dawn. I have awaited your coming.
Hi.
Man. Trav posted a picture the other day.
Yeah.
Of a old Xfinity remote, and that just like unlocked a memory deep inside me. Like, oh yeah, yep, I do remember spending some like weekends at my grandfather's house on my mom's side. And yep, now I do remember that my grandparents are divorced.
Jesus Christ.
And that was always an awkward summer going down to Florida.
I just posted a picture of a controller.
Our single objective is the preservation of the future of
Then flash forward to me thinking about my life now working in a cable company.
Since the divorce, he swore vengeance on cable companies. So what's he do now? Works for a cable company. Oh, like he's going to plan to destroy from the inside. No, he needs money.
He needs to afford dinner.
Yeah. Have you seen the Academy?
So, by the way, if you want to use my referral code, I get
I was gonna say the credits already rolled. Hey, Lewis, how's it going, man? Yeah, I'm playing through the story again. I made an alt specifically to do a story mode playthrough for Twitch streams that I'm just doing whenever the fuck I feel like. This was something I wanted to do for a long time now, actually.
Yeah, Lucid.
Gun Commander working for Gun to avenge Rita after she was killed by Gun. I'm thinking the writers might be idiots. I just finished binging both Sonic movies for the first time. Fun stuff. Lewis, I am in awe of your commitment to just not follow the fucking trends. Because you're only catching the Sonic the movies now. Man.
For another blessing,
COVID froze him in time, okay?
Yeah.
You cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power, and this power is strong within you. It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose.
But when we do, oh my god, I'm gonna win so many fucking lotteries. I'm never getting arrested for insider trading again.
Yeah.
Again, it's like, oh, you were arrested before. Okay, not gonna lie, I always forget this character even exists. Because Minfilia is only really an asset for a Realm Reborn specifically. Because, like, she's a legacy character, technically. Because she is from 1.0. But she was only, like... She was a teenager in 1.0, and she's a full-fledged adult here.
Oh, okay. So does, like, she sneeze and her hair color change, too?
Yeah. No, she's not launch. But, Yeah, you're right. Fuck you, man. I really wish they bring Launch back, man.
Nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea. But I firmly believe that the power
You know, but it's like she serves as like an anchor for a lot of things in a Realm Reborn, but after like during the transition to Heavensward, they fuck her off so fast, and she just becomes a semi-important background character, but a background character nevertheless. And I wonder about that. I wonder if that was always the intent, or was just because of the response to the character. I don't hate Minfilia, I don't, but I feel that she needed to have a rewrite in some capacity. Honestly, God, the only thing I don't really like about Minfilia is that fucking outfit she's wearing. And it's only because I was made aware that her breastplate takes the form of a heart. And I was like, that is so fucking... Oh, Lord. I mean, okay, I'm sorry. It's two things. One, her breastplate takes the form of a heart, right? And she has a butt window on the back of her skirt. Now, if we're out of here, you can see it right there, actually. Like, the fucking back of her skirt has a see-through window, so you can just see her ass. It's like, what is this outfit? There's the chap skirt, yeah. Cover alls that don't quite cover all. Oh, good. We can finally hire a retainer. We can handle that later. But yeah, hold on. Let's get a close up on this. Like, yeah, she just has no fucking cover like right here. This is just out in the open. And these are all the other characters that you can meet. Depending on the city state that you choose. I was Ul'dah, so Thancred was my companion for a bit there. If you start in Limsa, it's Justola here. And this is, I guess, where you technically meet her for the first time. And if you start with Gridania, your companions are Ida and Papa Limo. I have to wonder how the fuck Ida can see through that fucking mask. Unless it's like a 2B visor from Nier. Alright, so do we go for the Final Fantasy II reference? Yours is no small endeavor, but I'm small. The dangers are great. Like I said, you have to do the Wild Rose. You have to do the Final Fantasy II reference in order to actually get the questline. Oh, okay, that's really weird.
Take it you will help us.
Although it's not like there's never a point in this game,
Wonderful.
I guess because as an MMO it can't afford to be, where like a choice will get you like a game over or some
I
other
will
shit.
introduce you to your... Tell me, does the name Charlian ring any bells?
It does, but fucking that's not going to be relevant until Endwalker.
Situated in the northwest of Aldenard.
Oh God. John, you won't get this, but chat, for any of the One Piece fans, remember Geen?
Among their number,
He just never comes back into the story. I think that's like the one character that I can think of that pretty much is almost like Launch.
They alone chose to remain here.
Like Oda just straight up forgot about Geen entirely.
As a Dragon Ball fan, this
Those same brave souls
makes me sad.
stand before you now. The masked woman is Ida.
The blue window is classic mode. It was added in Shadowbringer, I think, Lewis. Oh, what were you saying, Jason?
All I was gonna say is that like they have this really touching moment with Geen whenever he's introduced and his whole character arc and shit, and then he's just never brought back up again.
Oh, okay.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, jewel of the desert.
Oh my god, Papa Limo's fucking 2.0 voice.
Welcome
my god.
to the team. I never doubted that you'd come. If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Yastola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings.
Your Stola's 2.0 voice is
Last
not
but
bad,
not
though.
least is Urianger, who presides over all
Thancred's
affairs
too.
within these halls.
Thancred's voice is not terrible. What do Urianger sound like in?
Dawn may banish even the
Oh my
darkest
god, I
night.
forgot Urianger's 2.0 voice.
The words of a dear friend.
Oh, Ranges saying, anyone remember that weird Bush Islander guy from that one filler arc? You know what? You joke about that, about him just being absolutely random and not brought up again. He's in the end credits of Film Red. Just out of nowhere. He's got like a girlfriend now.
I think somebody
It's so
recognized, like,
random.
listen, we haven't referenced this character in fucking centuries. Can we just throw him a bone?
Yeah, he's just, they show him out of nowhere, and he's got a girlfriend that's also stuck in a, I think she's stuck in a treasure chest or something.
Yeah.
She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
She pronounced it as the Tataru. Tataru.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
In time, I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task.
Pray, go to the Starbucks.
Have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
I like a venti mocha. Urianger is the classy one, so he gets an espresso.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
Starbuck dungeon. Is that medium or large? It's venti. You don't know what venti is? Is that medium or large?
A crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons Mineral Concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But
I forgot how Chipmunk Tataru sounded in 2.0. Like, dude, every fucking Lalafell in 2.0 was like, yeah, we love The Hobbit.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence. Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost
I think
every day.
my problem with Minfilia's performance in this game is that it always, almost always, sounds like she's reading directly from the script. As in, she's not acting. She's just doing what she's told. But then again, you can say that for a lot of characters in this game, looking back.
The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation.
It's like, well, I think 2.0's budget was probably kind of low. I understand that, Lewis, but does it really cost any more money just to say, I want you to say the line this way? Okay, that's $5.
Ever at your service, dear fellow.
A detail about this game that I really do respect, though, is that the game will always consider your gender for certain cutscenes, so they'll always refer to you as a he or she when appropriate. And I think I like the idea of that, like they took the time to record 2 different lines to accommodate both he and she. Where the fuck us that girl? Okay, there is. It costs more than 4K for the entire game. 2.0 Cry would sound like she is Cindy. My God, Cyndi Lauper. I was actually just listening to some of her music last night too while I was editing. I go on a real big 80s binge when I'm listening to music while editing videos, believe it or not. Okay, we are going to Camp Drybone.
Camp where?
Camp Drybone. That's the name of it.
Ugh.
No, I'm talking about it's the Mario enemy, Jason, not like Drybone.
You may want to bring lube.
No, then it's not Dryboning anymore, is it?
Hey man, I don't need the burns.
Okay, we need to head to Camp Drybone. What's the fastest way to? I think we have to take a boat. Did we take a boat?
Johnny, listen, man. Have you ever burned your dick? It's not fun.
Well, I mean, I don't know how I want to answer that, actually. Koopas. I think I could, yeah, I just teleport the black brush and I just go east. Yeah.
More reason to lube.
Unfortunately, we're still low level, so we don't have mounts yet. So we still gotta huff it. We're getting there, though. We're almost there to the point.
Starting a fire is Johnny's king. So, is he like Oscar Proud from the Proud Family?
I never watched that.
Well, Oscar, he doesn't lotion his ankles, so his ankles are so damn dry that he can rub them together and start a fire.
Oh my god. Starting fires is John's kink? No, never again. When I was a kid, I'm talking maybe 5 or 6 years old, because I only have like the house that I used to live in as a reminder of what my age was. At one point or other, maybe I shared this story before. I don't remember, but I was accused of arson because the mattress that I used to sleep on top of suddenly caught fire underneath. And I was the only one around the mattress when it was on fire. And they thought it was me. And honest to God, I don't recall if it was. It was so long ago. Like I'm actually completely fucking serious here. Like I don't remember if it was actually me because it was so long ago.
Man, I committed so many arsons. I can't keep track of them all.
For me, it was Tuesday. My mind wants to say that it was actually a former friend of mine back then, but I also don't know if that's just me just trying to patch the blame to someone so that I don't go to jail. Or I guess juvie, because I was 5 years old when it happened. The Dutch oven set too high? No, I don't know. I don't think anyone's farts can reach a high temperature to the point where it fucking combusts.
Burns throughout their ass.
Yeah, pyrokinesis again from my ass? No, that sounds really lame. Well, let me do this real quick before I accept this. Before I finish this quest, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, here we are.
I must be Lord of Cinder, because it burns when I piss.
Oh shit. Oh god, this is just another fucking... This is not a beckon quest. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Oh, this fucking sucks. Come on, alright, come on. Why are they always fucking escort quests in the beginning?
That was Gianni. Is that how you link the first slave?
Yeah.
Man, Ghost Rider 2 is a different movie than I remember.
Don't attack them.
Moon, that that comment can be taken in so many ways.
Lusty eye, beastie seek munchins and crunchins. Gobby speak is so weird, but it's also somewhat understandable.
Escort.
Gutrix once only visited it with scaly tails for much jiggly shine.
Jingly shine?
That's how they say money. Yeah, goblin speak in 14 is really weird, but you can still make it out what they're saying. Or at least you'll become more familiar with the dialect later. Climb the rocks. There we go. Almost there. Oh, a treasure coffer. Hold on a second.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of is how I treat treasure chests during levs. This shit ain't the mini escort mission where she blows shit up. Yeah, I know, man. If escorts could actually attack enemies, like along the way, that'd make them a lot more manageable. Many, many thanks, Uplander, but Gutrix will be back for more busy deals.
Wow.
What did he call me?
Was that a slur?
Can you say that? Look who it is, Gobby. It's the police.
Oh, great. Saul made a mod that gives Sonic a giant ass.
I saw the buff Sonic mod, like, day 2.
Yeah, it's leg and squat stay now.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Sonic, here is your next issue of Gigantic Asses.
Here comes the thunder.
Oh shit! What the fuck am I
If he
doing?
goes fast, if he runs fast enough, will that create a sonic boom?
Oh wait, hold on, fuck! We're actually in Thanaline, so we can finish the pugilist quest. So we're gonna do that now.
The frequency of the cheeks clapping at max speed is indistinguishable from a sonic boom.
Yeah,
your ears can't separate the individual claps.
I can't tell if that's a round of applause or Sonic.
Like a helicopter. Sonic runs by. Is that Pequod? No, a butt copter. Ah, so he's replacing Tails.
Yeah, he's replacing Tails. What a prick. Oh, that's right, I gotta punch the trees.
Punch the trees,
Yeah,
for God's sake.
Isn't this just fucking Minecraft?
Punch. You're the man now, dog.
Punch God for cheesecake. Literally fucking like, punching trees to enrage bees. He's killing all the bees. He's killing all the bees. How come Sonic can't use most powers that Shadow uses? Because Sonic's not the ultimate life form.
He's the ultimate.
Yeah, it's in the business card, dude.
He's the coolest.
Have I ever played Minecraft again? Nah. I think I made it clear that I don't really like Minecraft that much.
What about Terraria?
Yeah, I played Terraria over Minecraft, but I also haven't played either in so long.
What about the Terraria stream you promised?
No, what? No, I'm letting you know right now that I never said such a thing. What the fuck is this frog's deal? I'd probably be a hardcore Terraria. I probably, like, honest to God, would be a hardcore Terraria streamer if Final Fantasy XIV wasn't a part of my life. Like,
fair.
If this game didn't exist, I'd probably be playing Terraria right now. And it's like, that's not Terraria's fault. You know, I got nothing against Terraria, but it's also like, this game just captured me more.
Santiago, shut up. You're going to delay the game another year.
What? Another game? On Uncharted 3? Fuck. Another year.
God damn it.
I feel like you would like mod pack Minecraft games, possibly. Something with goals and directional branch to lash onto, like Terraria. I don't know. Like, thinking back to my recording sessions with Minecraft when I was making that review so long ago, like, it was cathartic, like, just fucking around with shit and having that very, very somber piano score in the background. That was really nice. But I think back to it, I was like, man, I sure as shit was just not productive at all during that. And I just had
Johnny
no,
versus.
I had no drive to. What was that?
Yeah. Do a Johnny versus.
I did.
With the new content.
Oh, no, I was going to say, because I already did Johnny versus.
Well, like a round two.
Like a round two on it, right.
With the new content, and then like also do a section in the video itself of the Sonic content, because
oh right.
Easy money.
I don't want to beat up a senior citizen. Oh boy.
A senior citizen that's punching a child in the face.
Yeah. Oh, he leveled up. Oh no, he's running off Final Fantasy II logic.
Wow. I love when people delete my shit.
Oh, what do you mean?
We have like a spreadsheet that we got for stuff. And people keep clearing out my stuff on the spreadsheet because they're not paying attention and seeing that they're on the wrong line. So I always say that my job would be about 40% less stressful if people would use their fucking eyes.
Using eyes challenge impossible. No. What'd you do? What'd you throw at me? He's getting off on this. This is his kink. He's like, I want you to punch me directly into the tit. Don't hold back now. He hurt me more, Snake. I remember that punch. Hand to hand is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon. Hey, he says that he has these fucking gauntlets in his hands. Who the fuck is this? Oh, that's right. Yeah, the posse. Oh, that guy's lips. Santiago, I actually wouldn't be surprised if Hammond was a JoJo reference. So the white-haired child, Lalafell, was a former disciple of Hammond here, but he lost faith in him when he realized that this guy's old. He also likes getting punched in the tit, and that weirds me out. So it's like we have to reinvigorate Hammond. But he's also getting the wrong idea because he's old. He wants to put the guild's fate in Chuchudo here because she is much more capable. And it's true, she is. Like, she does kick ass. I hope you're having a good night, man. Hey, thank you, dude. I appreciate it, man. Alright, let's see. Is there anything else I can replace my shit? No, man, holy fuck. I'm trying to look at, like, the stats and shit. The brand new stuff that you get from the Hall of the Novice carries you very far. Because this is level 15 gear, right? But the item level and the stat bonuses that you get, for comparison's sake, let us use, let's take a look at the, let me see. Let's use the gloves for an example. So the gloves that I'm wearing right now are level 15. The item level 17, but the equipable level is 15. It has a +2 strength, +2 dexterity, +2 vitality, +1 determination, and +2 direct hit. This level 20 gauntlet that I can take as a reward, despite being level 20, is still only +2 strength, +2 dexterity, +2 vitality, and +3 skill speed. So it's like, there's just no reason to have that. So I'm just going to take the guild. Now these look a little better. I don't think we're going to be able to finish this quest line just yet, though. Because this is level 25, and I think they want me to be a little further ahead in MSQ to finish this properly. Yeah, because they want me to be in Little Alamigo. And I'm not at Little Alamigo just yet. So I'm going to head back to Drybone. Alright, you have a good night, SGM. Oh, fucking hell. See, I got excited because the rain is showers, and if I was in my island with my main character, I'd go and see if the alligator was ready to get caught. Alas. Alright, we are going to retrieve some ripe corpses. Because we are currently hired to, if I remember correctly, get the down low on a mysterious caravan that, well, it was a caravan full of crystals that was hijacked by bandits. And we need more information on the culprits. So I think in this case, we are literally following the bodies of those unfortunate victims. One of my favorite memories of playing this game was when I first started running my chocobo around the areas I was supposed to be getting A threats. Yeah, I love doing that when I was playing the game too. Up until I ran into an A rank and I got fucking massacred.
Just don't get hit.
Yeah, absolutely not. I'll tell you one thing, A rank and S ranks, when you're just starting, they don't go, fuck that you're a newbie.
Just don't get hit. Easy.
You take the corpse, and you take the corpse, and you take the corpse. The corpse show up as flowers in your key items. What is the description? This poor soul appears to have been ravaged by the Imaja before sitting to rot for several turns of the sun.
Just don't get hit is how I've been playing Pokemon since like Black and White. Leveling up? Nah, just don't get hit.
Ooh, excuse me. If I just max out my evasion stat, I don't have to worry about getting hit. Or leveling up for that matter.
Not even.
I mean, that was a thing with Final Fantasy II, like OG Final Fantasy II. It was like, if you avoided attacks, that increased your evasion, so that you just have a better chance of evading attacks. But it also means you can't level up your HP because your HP only levels up when you get hurt. But then again, I guess you can argue, well, do you really need to level up your HP if you're not getting hurt anyway, if you're dodging all the attacks in the first place? Ungust, you. How the fuck are they ripe though? I'm assuming you're talking about the corpses. I mean, a ripe corpse. Well, I would just assume they're recently deceased.
Yeah. They haven't started decaying yet.
Yeah. Still, don't get too close.
Yeah, you got maybe like a 3-5 day shelf life left on that.
Yeah, just a bit. Someone just look at the buys like, good year.
Now, if you freeze it,
Maybe
it'll keep for months.
Probably. Don't microwave defrost it though.
Hell, if you freeze it, it'll keep for years for some points. I learned that from Locke.
No. I'm not. No, it's not that. It's not that I'm grossed out. It's more like you're wrong because he didn't freeze her. He covered her in medicinal herbs that prevented decaying.
Oh boy.
No freezing required. I'm just saying, technically, you're wrong.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. So he dry cured.
Yeah, he dry. I mean, yeah. That is essentially what he did. Okay, and meanwhile, like the whole guy that was put on station to watch is like, this beef jerky is gonna taste fucking fantastic. Like, no, we're not eating her.
Why'd you put the seasoning on her then?
Yeah, it's like, I gave you my fucking KFC seasoning to put on here. What'd you think that was? You told me it was fucking longevity herbs. Like, you bought that shit? No, man.
No, man, I'm just a cannibal.
Yeah. Oh shit! I mean, and the camera just zooms in on Locke. Like, you know, this is all you hear. Oh my god! Holy fuck! I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
No. What? There was no vinegar involved, so of course she would start pickling.
Actually, where do you take me to if I asked for a ride? Oh, you took me to just the old doll. Okay.
You know, we should really lock him up.
The basement was a slow cooker and used Phoenix to finish the job. Well, no, because if we use Phoenix, consider the cutscene in question. Use Phoenix to. Okay, I'm glad to know that you'll come, but you can keep that shit to yourself. If you use the.
No, it's two cum,
I lost
like 2 chains.
That's okay. If cum's so good, where's cum 2? Well, I don't have a cum 2. I have 2 cum. It's like a really raunchy Fruit Loops mascot. Instead of 2 cans, I have just 2 cum, Sam.
NZXT Jop. You fucking shill.
Marquise, you look familiar.
Yeah, he does look familiar.
Anyway, to go back to what I was talking about, I don't know, I'm talking about the slow cooker and the Phoenix. If you consider the context of the scene that we're talking about here, if Phoenix was meant to finish the job, that means that the Phoenix fucking overcooked the meat. Because Rachel disappears after the Phoenix wakes her up. Wait, hold on. Where am I going? Oh, is this on the top of the...
Could have set the Phoenix to 350.
Fucking... No, I mean, it depends on what you're cooking. Is it bad luck to climb on tombstones? Oh, wait, shit, there's just an invisible wall here. Can I not climb up
Motherfuckers
there?
at the 500 broil.
Broiling scares the shit out of me.
Why?
I guess it depends on the kind of broiler that you're using. Because, like, on a standard gas stove, right, it's an open flame. Like it's just an open flame that's on the top of the rack, I think, or you have a dedicated broiler likely. But it's like that kind of fucking freaks me out, like an open flame.
You know, they got blowback valves, so it's not like you're worrying about it coming back.
All right, hold on a second. I'm being thrown for a loop. But where the fuck am I going with this? Oh no, maybe I have to climb a little higher. Because I always seem to be thrown for a loop with this quest line. I think I have to go around there. Hold on.
Turns out my favorite Final Fantasy game is fucked up.
Yeah, here we go. No, wait. I mean, this corpse still looking... Oh. I transformed the body into rocks. How do I do it, kids? You'd be surprised how many games have fucked up smaller details. Do tell, Lucid, if you have an example that you want to share for this, just for the sake of conversation. Hey, Marquise. I transformed the body into a rock. Multiple rocks at that. Remember Thardus from Metroid Prime? Whatever happened to that guy? I really wish I had mounts unlocked. I mean, I don't mind seeing the sights on foot, but man, I just want to get a move on after a while. And I can only run so many times. Because sprint is a 60-second action. Wait, that's Fusion?
Traffic.
Wait, hold on. Metroid Fusion and Prime turned 20 yesterday or today?
Oh, I don't know.
Holy fuck, get the fuck out of here. Fucking Fusion and Prime turned 20 years old. God damn. I remember like it was 20 years ago. Are any of these an upgrade? No, they're not. I gotta wonder at what point in my gear gonna start getting an upgrade. I think at this point it's not gonna be until I go to Halatali. Or hell, Totorak. But that's not for a bit. The weirdest thing
I'm
about
just trying to think of a game that's fucked up with context, like deeper.
like if you look between, if you read between the lines, maybe you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. If my brain wasn't so fried right now, I'm pretty sure I could think of something.
Same.
For the obligatory Sonic reference, there's a scene of Gamma finding Beta on the egg carrier, which, from a robot's perspective, is like walking in on Foster Frankenstein's basement. Yeah. When you think, well, I mean, fucking Sonic Colors also made that kind of similar reference. When you think of it from a robot's point of view, what I'm doing is pretty gruesome. Oh, wait, no. I watched you since I was in the 8th grade. Love your work. Keep it up, man. Where are the fucking parents, my dude? Like, I had some people like on the Sonic and Sega fan jam was last weekend, and I met a couple of fans there too, and they're all telling me, it's like, I used to watch you in elementary school. I was like, yeah, you really shouldn't have.
Yeah, where are your parents?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the emotional response is like night and day compared to both references. Is that a jellyfish? Yeah, they are. For some reason, the first thing that comes to mind is that Undertale implies the mummification of a child, which feels fucked up. Yeah, but Undertale isn't a game meant for kids, though. You know, it's not like the demographic for the game in question was for a younger audience. I think Undertale was always meant for teenagers and above.
Yeah. People who remember Earthbound.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't think of anything.
In that case, the drug deal in Thousand Year Door. Or the porn tape in Paper Mario 64. I don't remember the porn tape in Paper Mario. The drug deal I vaguely recall in Thousand Year Door. Oh, Pokédex entries are actually pretty fucked up, says Harvey Player Joe. That's a good point.
Yeah. But those are just something you read.
Yeah.
We're more so talking about things that, like, if you think about it further, it's like, oh, wait, no, that's actually kind of fucked up.
On Earthbound, the situation with the robot bodies would be pretty dark for most because of proper understanding of what's going on. That actually kind of legit disturbed me when I got to that point for myself. And for context, near the very end of the game, well, actually, I think it's the very end of the game, actually, you are chasing, I think it's Porky and Gigas, or Gygas, however you pronounce his name, into a realm or a different planet that your human body cannot enter. Because it's just, you cannot survive on that world's climate or atmosphere. So what happens, oh no, it's Into the Past, sorry, thank you. But either way, your physical body cannot enter that specific area. So what happens is that your brains are transplanted into robots, and you control robots to get to like the final part of the game. And that always freaked me the fuck out. Like, saving the day or not, like, would you be okay with, like, fucking just transplanting your brains or your minds into a robot? Because who's to say that when all said and done and your mind is transferred back to your body, is it the same you that you were before you went into the robot? Or is it just a copy?
Oh, man. There's a game that, like, tackles that exact subject where, like, you insert your consciousness into another robot to get, like, through another area.
Yeah.
But if you go back, you can, like, hear yourself hear your main body being executed and shit.
Oh, Jesus. You know,
like,
I was always fascinated and disturbed in fiction about the idea of someone uploading their brain to a digital landscape to achieve some form of immortality.
No, not even immortality. The scary thing is, let's say the planet's about to be destroyed.
Right.
So everyone uploads their brains to, like, a digital arc.
Sure.
And then ship that off the planet and shit.
Okay.
Just so you're living that digital life. And it's like, okay, well, it's a coin flip at that point. With your consciousness, it's, are you the part of your consciousness that stayed on the planet, or are you the part of your consciousness that is, you know, off the planet now?
Yeah.
Because you're just going to look up and see, it's like, well, I'm not saved. You're two different individuals at that point.
Yeah. It's like the idea of uploading your brain to a database or a computer, is it even you at that point anymore? It's kind of like the ship of Theseus, like, in a way.
Yeah.
Where can you legit say that it is still you, or is the original you dead, and what remains is just a copy of you that is technically a different person? I mean, I never played Soma, so I wouldn't know that I'm talking about Soma. Also, thank you for spoiling Soma. Oh, fuck, I'm already at the mountain. I think we're getting close to our first primal. Hey, I'm interacting with something here. You can't have it. You'll forget it later on. No, I don't think I will. You can't count on me forgetting something that you just blatantly set out in the open just to justify your blatant disregard for spoiler content. I'm gonna remember that from now on just to spite you, Emil. See, I was gonna enjoy the story, but this one other person didn't keep their fucking mouth shut. And then they tried to shift the blame by saying, you'll forget it later. It's fine, it's fine. Soma's awful. Jacket. Oh no, yeah, I mean different Soma. Triforce. Huh. I could go south into a little Alamigo now and do the job quest, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna wait. I guess if I'm allowed to switch from games to movies, the fact that Jedi just take Force-sensitive kids away from their parents is disturbing, even though I know the parents are letting them take their children. Yeah, I think that's kind of a different argument. If it's... No, because... Regardless if what Santiago was saying in the chat, regardless if the parents consent to letting the children be taken to become Jedi, that still disregards what the child wants, I think. And I think in that regard, yeah, that's why it's kind of fucked up. Because what if the child doesn't want to be trained to become a Jedi, you know? Do the Jedi take that under consideration? Is that even a plot point in any of the movies? Or is that just something... No, that the entire point of the conversation is like the implication if you read between the lines.
Well, I thought that was always they don't really take that into consideration. But if, like, they're too attached, they will just kick them out of the order.
Yeah. I mean, Anakin was very attached to their mom.
Yeah, but the thing with Anakin is that he's the chosen one.
Right.
So they can't necessarily kick him out. But because they didn't change how they
the Disney
treat
Fast Pass,
him,
man, we have to respect that.
the Disney Q monster appears.
What you cooking?
And Halsey still hasn't been held accountable for her crimes yet. Nope. No, she hasn't. All because for the betterment of mankind. Halsey, you still stole children and then cloned them. And gave the parents the clones.
Gotta just say, take me, Robot. I am your Sultana. The fuck this dude's gay for a Robot. I mean, go for him. But also, holy shit, dude.
Child soldiers moment. Right?
No. I think it's over here. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, thank you. It was literally right next to me. Jesus Christ.
Oh, by the way, Jack, I'm the president and big boss. Oh, and I'm also kind of your father and something. And I killed your parents and trained you to be a child soldier.
Stop.
That challenged me to a sword fight.
I'm sorry. Indiana has to be this way. Wait, how the fuck do I get out of here? Where are the stairs? Oh no, I think it's just the door. Yeah, hold on a second. Sorry about that.
Why don't you do it? Whatever. Nerd.
Did you say node? Not node. Nerd. Oh.
I need scissors.
Well, here you go. Xenoblade X's whole... I mean, is it Xenoblade X or the Xenoblade Cross? I feel I have to ask that because I'm not sure sometimes. Xenoblade's whole point is...
Yes.
whether humanity still exists or not now that they're robots. Well, I would say by technicality, humanity doesn't exist because being a humanity is a sum of humans. And robots can be human-esque, they could be human-like, but they're not human by technicality. So I would say no, they don't qualify as humanity.
Oh, yeah. Nier dabbles into that quite a bit.
Which Nier? All of them?
Both.
Both. Okay.
Yeah. Both the original Nier and Automata dabble in that.
So I have to be wearing these specific clothes in order to proceed with this. So let me... What was it? Whether
I just hate that everyone mentions Nier Automata first.
Because that's probably the one everyone played, to be fair.
Unfortunately.
I don't know, because... And I'm speaking as the guy that unironically wants to start the series with Drakengard just to piss people off. But I don't often hear anybody talk about the original Nier. Like every time I hear about like Nier discourse, it's usually starting with Automata. Or,
well, Nier Replicant didn't get the marketing push that it should have had.
Yeah, and that was the remake or the remaster.
Yeah, that was the remake.
Yeah,
it didn't get the marketing push that it should have had, and the combat system was better than the original, but still not quite as versatile as Automata, a game that came out like 4 years prior.
That's really weird.
So
you would think they would just take that as a base.
Yeah, you'd think, but they didn't. And then the original Nier's issues, just it was a game, and the West got the worst version, arguably.
So Nick says, like, how many good games has Yoko Taro actually made? Honestly, based on discourse from folks and friends that I've known that played it, only Nier Automata is good. Like, unironically good, like, across the board, because you gotta have, like, specific niche to fulfill to enjoy anything from the Drakengard series. And Nier is also very... hit and miss, from what I understand. Nier Automatopoeia, no.
Well, I'd agree with the original Nier being very hit and miss.
Yeah. But you would say Replica is just an improvement across the board.
Yes.
Okay.
The only issue with Replicant is that it does still keep one of the issues with Nier, and that is just having to have all the weapons for the best ending.
Yeah. Yoko Taro is wacky and weird, can't carry a whole game for me. I don't know. That's carried the entire Kingdom Hearts series. To be fair. No, because Kingdom Hearts has really decent combat, so... Well,
it's not just Yoko Taro wacky weird, it's also Yoko Taro I'm depressed.
Yeah. They gave me so much money to make this game anyway, so I'm gonna do it.
They gave me so much money to make this game, and I'm gonna ride it while drunk and depressed. Also, ass.
I don't know what it says about me, but one of the first memes I ever saw with Nier Automata was the perfectly rendered butthole. pretentious game, I will play it once and watch the endings on YouTube. Stop taking liberties with my time. It depends on how much you drive with the game in the first place. I mean, I'm speaking as someone that also hates something that's overly pretentious, because I think that I always think there should be a point to a narrative without it being unsubtle to the point of having a sledgehammer to the face. Because if you have a message, it's like if there's a message that needs to be said or whatever, you know, I feel there's a way you can express it without having to insult your audience, unless the point of the message is to insult the audience. Which, you know, stories like that do exist. You know, I will die on the hill about thinking like the genocide run in Undertale could have been more interesting gameplay wise, even though I know that's not the point of that run.
Well, I think Nier and Automata handle that sort of thing way better than Undertale, because like with those games you get the twist at the end,
right,
and then you have to do another playthrough, and then you'll get, you know, the extra stuff where there's a entirely new ending once you complete that second playthrough.
Okay.
But during that second playthrough, you have the context of the twist ending, and the game hits you harder with it by like adding small little elements that now you're like, oh shit, that's not good. Nier has those types of endings, yes. Yeah, Nier has 4 endings, and Nier Automata has a lot of endings.
It has at least 6, I think, doesn't it?
More than 6 if you want to count like the joke endings, like eating a fish and dying.
26. What the fuck?
Yeah, you can eat a fish and die.
Sorry, I just pressed the button. Oh, it's the alphabet. Okay.
Yeah. You have the ability to self-destruct, and it'll drop you to 1 HP.
Right.
There's a moon base in Nier Automata. You can use the self-destruct command on the moon base, and that triggers an ending. Because you blew up the base.
Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.
Yeah, you can also leave a plot important area.
See, I'm thinking like this. I'm thinking the game was like Silent Hill, where you just stare at the knife for a long time and trigger the suicide ending. But it's like, no man, just trigger self-destruct in the moon base. You fuck over the base.
No, they take into consideration. It's like, oh man, the world's ending. I'm gonna go fishing. Remember, kids, always cook your fish to room temp. That wasn't the issue. The issue is that they're robots. The fish was destroying their insides.
What game have you played? And it's kind of like shifting topics here, but I mean, just slightly. Like, what game have you played had like the most bizarre trigger necessary to for like a really weird ending? I go back as early as, to me, is like Star Fox, like on the SNES. where like you shoot an asteroid and releases a bird, and you fly into the bird, and you go out of this dimension and you fight paper planes and you fight a slot machine. And like the implications of that is that you just fucking abandon the Lilat system and leave. And we're talking. This actually goes back into the conversation we're talking about earlier. The implications of the ending imply that you just disappear off the face of the galaxy and you leave Andros free to conquer Corneria and all that. Yeah, General Pepper even asks where you went. It's like, where the fuck did he go? Chaos Alex says the one ending in Pikmin where Olimar dies and becomes a Pikmin, but he cannot be pulled from the ground, so he's just stuck there. I think that's only a matter of time for someone plucks his ass out. Where the final boss rage quits existence? Actually, oh, we have spirit bonding. Oh, materia extraction. Okay, cool, awesome. Then I think we get that so early.
Yeah, just trying to think about that.
Yeah, I'm talking like specifically an ending of a game that just triggers because you did something weird or off the cuff.
Like Far Cry, I remember Far Cry 4 has like if you wait 15 minutes at the start of the game, it'll actually trigger an early ending.
I think Silent Hill holds the weirdest ending unlock and not just big joke like Nier. Well, what ending? Are we talking about like the dog ending or the UFO ending? Because I know that's kind of like a Silent Hill tradition, I think.
And not big joke like Nier. Sometimes at the endings at Nier, they're not a joke. Just like both Nier and Automata deleting your save files for the true endings.
What?
Yeah.
I'm assuming just that main... can you make multiple save copies?
No, it deletes...
All of them?
All of them. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it annoyed people that he pulled this shit again with Automata, so they patched it out for Automata.
Bendy in the Dark Revival also just goes to the credits if you don't get off your chair in the beginning for 20 minutes. That sounds like something Stanley Parable would do. Actually, I think that is an ending from Stanley Parable.
Well, Red Hot Pepper, Automata, they patched to where that's just not even a thing anymore. Because people were just pissy about it.
Yeah, thank God I got these Waking Sand tickets, because they're asking me to go back to the Waking Sands after I just fucking got here. But, man, this wasn't a thing beforehand, ladies and gentlemen. Before then, you had to fucking make the trip manually back to the Waking Sands every single time. Teleport to the horizon and just walk over there.
Yoko Taro said, "Get bent, loser." Fuck you for buying my game.
Thanks for the money, dipshit. I think I will buy a second house. Blue Dino, you should have Vesper Bay Aetheryte tickets in your inventory. Right here. That takes you directly to the Waking Sands.
Yeah, it's been some time, but if I recall correctly, like the other players who also delete their save files, they basically go to help you finish the final part of the game for the ending. Or that's the whole justification for you deleting your save file. You're deleting your save file because you will no longer control it. You're giving it to someone else to help them on their journey.
I don't know if this counts, but the ending of Super Mario Galaxy weirded me out for a bit back then. The entire universe gets sucked in, but Rosalina resets everything. Sure, everything is brought back to the way it was, but still. Well, no, because I think it's implied that the universe just kind of resets. I'm not sure if it like goes brought back, but it like resets. So it's technically like a whole different Mario, Peach, Bowser, Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
You know? You know, and shit like that gives me the willies. But you can still play as Luigi at the end of it, so let's not think about it too hard.
Death Stranding made a lot of things goofy. Yes, it did. I'm a piss on the ghost.
Watch me. The ending of Drakengard that leads to Nier is pretty crazy. I've seen that ending actually because people told me about it.
Yeah,
it's fucking like you get warped to like modern day Tokyo.
You get warped to the real world.
Yeah, you get warped to the real world and you get fucking shot out of the sky.
Yeah. And it's a rhythm game.
Yeah.
That still keeps going even when it fades to black, by the way.
Yeah, I've heard about that too. That's with the rings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, the 14 raids in this game call back to that. And I remember, like, it freaked the fuck out of a few fans that were playing Drakengard. Like, oh god, not again.
PTSD.
I'm assuming, yeah. Because I didn't play it myself. That is going to be, like, an interesting journey whenever I decide to actually go into Drakengard specifically. Because I'm playing all of them.
Neko
like
Blue, we're talking about 3 in particular.
Yeah. What's my alcohol of choice? My mixer of choice, well, my cocktail of choice is Long Island iced tea. I love Long Island. I can drink those forever. But my alcohol of choice is vodka. Just straight vodka. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I used to like whiskey, but after a while, my body just started rejecting it. I mean, I can drink it, but I can only drink it in very, very small doses. Otherwise, I just fucking toss it.
Tequila is like that for me.
I don't like tequila. You want to get about 4 bottles of it for Drakengard. You have no idea what you're getting into. I mean, it depends because I've been told a few things from Nora. One thing because she's the one that introduced me to the series. And we went to like a Drakengard / Nier panel for like an Anime Week in Atlanta thing a couple of years ago. And it's like the characters written as originally intended, not counting for like censorship over in the West, is pretty fucking crazy. I think there's a brother-sister incest relationship.
Yeah.
I think there was a pedophile priest.
Yeah.
And am I forgetting anything?
Do we want to get into Kaine?
That she's the main protagonist in one of them, right?
She's not main.
Well, okay, no, wait. I think I remember.
Yeah,
Actually, I do remember the thing about Kaine. I'm not going to get into that though. I think it's a spoiler, so I don't want to give that bit away. Look at the gonk on this guy's face. Uh-oh. So it turns out the folks that were stealing the crystals from that caravan are right here, and they were in cahoots with the Amalja. Now this is so weird, because for the longest time, I thought the Amalja were dog-like, but they're actually lizards. Like very, very buff lizards, but lizards nevertheless. And I have to tell you, take a look at these guys. Do you see lizards? I don't see lizards, I see dogs. Or at least canine-like creatures. You see cats? I don't see cats. They look like lizard killer or thief. I don't know what that is, Emily. I think you made that up. Not you. I know not you because you're level 24 as opposed to everybody else who's level 20, which means they go down much easier. You are now all alone. I can't hat sug cha. If that is your real name, actually, hold on, there's another person here. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, God, they're respawning.
Yeah, I guess for your sanity, when you do get to near and stuff, don't read Witch's Sabbath.
The what?
Witch's Sabbath.
Witch's Sabbath? Is that like something that you can read in the game?
Not necessarily in-game, but it's like extra backstory content for Kaine.
Supplementary material.
Yeah, and it's what the fuck, man.
Isn't that when you just go to church on a Saturday?
Wait, I don't want you doing this in a church. Like X2.5 before X2.5.
No, it's bullshit. I totally killed like 12 of them, and now you're telling me that I got swarmed? Get the fuck out of here. This is stupid.
Oh yeah, there's stupid crazy amounts of supplemental material.
Clearly, John hasn't played XC2. Are we talking about Xenoblade Chronicles 2? No, I don't play Xenoblade.
Like, you don't even learn the reason why, like, the true reason why Yorha was created unless you read the supplementary material.
So Rex gets his ass kicked a lot. No, but see, but the problem, Santiago, is that, well, no, I have no doubt that Rex gets his ass kicked a whole bunch, but it's like, I was clearly winning that fucking battle. Like, I massacred like 12 Amaja. And then the thing fades to black, and it says, no, actually, you were losing the entire time. I was like, what the fuck? That's not good gameplay story integration. Uh-oh. We've been kidnapped. You know my favorite thing about these sort of... So every once in a while when you're playing this game, you're trapped... Well, you're kidnapped or you're forced into an instance where, you know, you're in a kind of a do-or-die situation. But if for some reason you need to go back to like an Aetherite or another town, first off, you can still just teleport wherever the fuck you want. All lickety-split, no problem. And the Amaja will never question you for this. But if for some reason you don't have the gil to make the teleport, if you talk to the Flame Private here, he will say that these waters look traversable and you can exit via this way. This is just so that you can't get like locked into any area. And I just find that so fucking funny. So like I have to wonder, it's like, how do you get back to this area if you escape? Like, do you have to go? It's like, hey, what the fuck? Get back in there. Actually, I'm very curious about that. I have to see. Once you have one free, seek out our comrade at station at Drybone. He will show you. Yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I want to see, like, how the hell do I get back to the area in Drybone? And what the fuck happens? Because the reason he says I'm able to leave is so I can leave and form a rescue party. So will I actually form a rescue party, or will they just say, nah, fuck, I got kidnapped again? Literally doing this for the first time here, because normally when I'm playing this game, I'm just, like, advancing the quest. Help! You mean to go rescue our comrades? Rescue our comrades? Yeah. That's why I'm here. Oh, that's fucking lame. They just teleport you back here. You don't even send you don't get a rescue party of any sense. I guess it's just like, I am the rescue party. It's like, I am going to rescue these folks. Okay. Alright, our first primal. And this is the Ifrit fight. This is a separate instance, too. Come on, Kabu, you're coming with me. I think the way into this place after the quest is done where you spawn out is where you spawn out. Yeah, I think so. Like, this right here is a unique, like, part of the map. I don't think this is... Yeah, this is all alone in a separate instance. Like, there's no way to come back to this area, I think, after you're done with this part of the game. Okay, looks like we're good to go. So we'll do a raid check, make sure Blue Dino's ready. Alright, well, let's do our first trial. Trial in quotes, because this is a 4-party trial, and this is total baby mode. Because, for one thing, you're only entering this trial with 4 players when the usual is 8. But it's just to get you introduced to the idea of a primal fight. Or a trial fight, I should say. And technically, it's a dungeon. Yeah, you're right. Because you can get the first primal encounters in your leveling roulette, and that would only be possible if they were considered dungeons. That's so weird. It's very bizarre. Lalafell are as tall as a Pikachu. I'm trying to think. So my main character, Joan, she's max height Lalafell. And I think max height Lalafell is 3'2". So smallest height So my character, this character, Romani, for the inverse, is the absolute shortest height you can make a Lalafell. Like, Romani is tiny. I think I only reach Kabu's knees here. Yeah. But I'm like, I don't know the actual size of the character specifically. I want to say probably 2.5 feet is probably the minimum height for a Lalafell. Is Sonic 3 feet tall? I don't really pay attention to Sonic's height. Who's raiding me? Sentai Lord, thank you for the raid. Party of 1, much appreciated. Just in time to see me punch the Lord of Inferno. This is Ifrit. Don't look directly into the eclipse, idiots. That's how you lose your eyes. Sup? It's Sauron. So the crazy thing about primals, or the primals are what the traditional Final Fantasy summons are called in this game, is that they are fueled by faith, and they are able to gain more worshippers by enthralling those around them. This is known as tempering. So, if you are close to a primal when one is summoned, or just in the vicinity of one wherever you might be, you might want to get the fuck out of there ASAP, because unless you have the power of the echo like my character does, all the primal has to do is just look at you and... well, he's about to do it right now. See, we're fine. We cannot be tempered. But the other flame commanders and the sergeants have now been tempered, so now they worship Ifrit. And a primal gets stronger the more worshippers they have, because they work off faith. Could it be your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. He's like, I just closed my fucking eyes, man. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as a vessel to the blessing of but one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. So he was able to deduce exactly where we went. I really liked how this was a concept they worked on later on. Not going to spoilers, obviously. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think the lore of the Primals is cool, like why they need to be killed. To a degree. Like, in essence, the Primals are a blight because of what they do to the... Mr. Plow! Hello. Alright, whenever you're ready. Just make sure you're facing him away from the party, Blue Dino. As a tank, you always want the enemy facing away from the party. Because if the boss cleaves, like that fire breath that he just did on you, that actually hits everybody. Like, that gets hit by that. You always want to face the enemy away from the party. Fuck you, alright? I should have popped. Oh no, I don't have arm's length this early. Are we at Ed's face already? Yeah, there we are. Alright. So Ifrit, after a bit, will summon an Infernal Nail. This is pretty much like a warning that he's getting ready to do his ultimate attack. If you don't kill the nail fast enough, his ultimate attack will just kill the party. So you get rid of the nail. And then he does his ultimate attack, but it's not nearly as strong. Yeah. You're a bitch. To be fair, John, look at your character. Arm's length is basically a molecular bond. I'll be taking that. And by defeating the Lord of the Inferno, or Ifrit, we have earned ourselves another Crystal of Light. Collect the whole set. That makes our second one? Yeah. 2 out of 6. You want to get a good idea of how you're progressing in the story, you can just gauge it by the Crystals of Light that you earned. By the time you get to the 6th one, that means you're just about done. The base 2.0 story. Pray forgive my lateness. Thankrit, I don't know how to tell you this, buddy, but I'm actually really glad that you're late. Because if you were early, that means you would have gotten tempered by Ifrit, and I don't think you're protected by the Echo, good sir. I mean, you're good for the trash. I mean, if you want to take care of the other guys. I thought you were a gladiator. What the hell are you doing throwing ninja knives? I had a bit of a bruh moment with this fight my first time. I was on duty support and my camera wasn't far back enough to see that the nail spawned, so I just kept dying over and thinking it was part of the fight. Oh man. Yeah, as I'm sure you already know this, Neko, but if you're thinking about ever playing this game, it's always a good idea to keep track of the enemy list that's on like the left side of the screen to see if anything pops up or some other shit like that. Because if you got new targets, likely they're a priority that you have to take care of. Doesn't Thancred claim to be a bard? Is Thancred a bard in like baseline Final Fantasy XIV? Are we talking 1.0? Because in 2.0, like, he's supposed to be like a rogue that has the animations of a gladiator. Did he just spit? What the fuck was he chewing on? I didn't see any chewy tobacco. Presumably he doesn't mean the literal bard job. I think there have to be one of the same in the context of Final Fantasy XIV's world. Yeah, Livia's fucking knife arms confound the fuck out of me. I mean, you're just one incorrect gesture away from accidentally cutting yourself. It's like when Freddy Krueger wipes with the wrong hand. I love the background of this area, though. Or shooting themselves, since those are also guns from the looks of that revolver cylinder. Yeah. Yeah, because they are guns. They are wrist-mounted guns, because they will, like... I think in some cutscenes, I'm not sure if it's later or much later, they will point and shoot. That was the longest fucking victory screen I've ever seen in my life. So, legit, I love this area. Like, the Ifrit arena. Because, I mean, not only is the Ring of Fire cool, clearly, I love the blue lighting. Like, I love the blue hue that envelops your character. Like, I think that was also, I thought it was just really fucking cool. In fact, I think we're gonna take a picture of my character to close out the stream. But what should I be doing? I don't have an idle pose. No, not yet. Listen, that's cool. That's pretty fucking metal as shit, dude. I don't want him angry, though. I want him happy. Let's see. Let's open the emote list. Go to expressions. Not winking. Not taunting. Wink. Yeah. Let's see here. No smirk. Maybe a beam.
Yeah, it's the Sephiroth victory screen.
I saw an edit of that a couple of days ago where it's like, it's him like doing the whole Sephiroth thing where he looks up and then he turns around and walks into the fire, but the fucking back of his clothes were burnt off, so it's just bare ass as he's walking into the fire. me see. Phone.
I'm still amazed that made it into the game.
What do you mean?
Let's have his victory screen be whenever he committed genocide on an entire village.
That's fine. But he's so cool and hot. Literally, he's on fire. Somebody help this guy.
So what's the context of this victory screen? Well, he reads his ancestry on WebMD, and then goes on a killing spree of an entire village. My girlfriend just walked in.
Yeah,
you talking about
I just heard that. Yeah. Oh shit. That was perfect timing. Alright, I think we can. I think this looks pretty cool. We can take a picture of that. That's cool. I can't wait to flesh this character out because I'm already thinking of ideas.
Also, wish us luck. We're gonna go to Mickey D's.
Mickey D's at this time of the night.
Yeah.
You know those fries are going to be cold.
Yeah. Yeah. What other choice do we fucking got? Taco Bell?
I mean, you could just not go to Mickey D's and starve. So.
Look at the little thirsty flower. Are you gonna let him starve?
Report to the site on the $7 week. So back to the Waking Sands, goddammit. Alright, hold on, let me teleport over there. Alright, we'll finish this quest line and then we're gonna call it a wrap for tonight's stream. I'm going to reiterate for those that are joining us for tonight. First off, thank you very much for those who are tuning in for the entire thing. Thank you very much for your company. I appreciate this was a fun live stream. I'm really enjoying myself so far with the streams. I hope you guys are too. But just to reiterate, the Sonic Frontiers video is pretty much good to go. That should be up in just a couple of days. The latest is Monday, if I don't get it up earlier. Hit the tar. And then afterwards, you know, after Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving for Americans is next week. I cannot believe it's already fucking the end of November. Holy shit, where the hell does time go? After November ends, my schedule should be a little more loose regarding holiday uploads and that sort of shit, so I should get back to my regularly scheduled live streams soon enough, because I know you guys are, well, I know some of you guys are waiting for the Shadow the Hedgehog all A ranks playthrough and me to get back into Kingdom Hearts. These Final Fantasy XIV teachers are just a means of me just getting away for a bit. So, like, I know some of you guys don't give a fuck, but I do. That's why I keep doing them. But I also use it as a means to just get in touch with you guys and just talk with you guys. Not to worry about having, like, 5 or 6 co-coms.
Why am I here?
Because you have access to the private channel.
They all do.
No, they don't. Not everybody.
What?
So they gotta pass the test. Although I don't know what that test is yet.
Are you sure? The only reason why I say that is because it doesn't show any roles for me on your Discord.
What? On the, no, I have it set to only a few specific people are allowed to be on the channel. Or can even see the channel for that matter.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not role-based. It is literally handpicked.
Okay. Nah, I get you. Jason finds a key in his pocket. Be like, gee, guess I'll use it.
The fuck were you slow walking to me like that? Get away from me, handsome stranger.
Yeah, I finally got my earbud situation settled.
What happened?
I fucking lied to them.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me about this like earlier, where you were trying to get something situated for the longest time, and then you just lied to them, and you got results almost instantly.
Yeah, A couple months ago, I think it was like August. I tried to do a claim on my earbuds, and I told them it's past the 1-year warranty. They said, you know, whatever, it's fine. And they just needed the model number. Couldn't find it for the life of me. And so I ended up having to chat back in, give them the model number, go through all that shit, give them like all my information for the return process and all that.
Right.
And they're like, oh, sorry, you know, you're past your 1-year warranty.
Oh,
Please call da-da-da-da-da instead to pay for an out of warranty repair. And then today, I go and just say I bought the earbuds in June this year, and then they give me no kickback, no proof of purchase, nothing. Fuck you,
That's
Sony.
so stupid.
It really is. But I was prepared. I asked for my girlfriend to modify the receipt, the Best Buy receipt, at least the photo, where she just like copied the 2 in 2022.
Oh my god.
Or copied the 2 in 2021 to change it to 2022.
The runaway model pose.
Foolproof.
Okay, yeah, they both have that. And that's the other one. Okay, yeah, so female and male authors do share some poses, but males, I think, get exclusive pose. Yeah, male, that's a male pose. That is not, that's unisex. That is not unisex. Females don't get that. Females don't, well, females don't have that little arm thing. I don't know what the fuck that is. Thing, but I like this one. I like the hands over, hands behind the head pose, like I'm arrested.
Was dedicated to go all the way, and he got away with it, bro. Just trust me.
Females don't have noses.
They don't.
Okay. Yeah. Well, a discussion
Have you seen
for
Krillin?
another, a discussion for another day. Let's see who, if anybody's like, we're gonna oh, fucking Gerard's playing Lunistus, the one of that 3D platformer game that we were playing at Sage that I absolutely love because I just fuck with the controls so much. We're gonna go raid him.
Which one was that? Was that the Mario one?
No. Do you remember it was this red panda. It was very vibrant, Freedom Planet-esque like level design. It was a 3D game. I was playing it Sage. And I can't, I went on and on about like the controls because like, the controls are so fucking good. Apparently I'm in the special thanks in that game.
Is it completionist? Yeah, here we are.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on a fucking giveaway screen, so I can't see what the game looks like.
Oh, okay. Oh well, we'll rate him anyway. Just spam my victory emote, guys, and send her all my love because he's a cool dude, absolute sweetheart of an individual. And I guess see you guys for my Sonic Frontiers video. I hope you guys enjoy it because I certainly enjoyed making it. Have a good night, everybody.